wasn't. It's still one system. It's just coaching. Was with Jacksonville. So
and then you bringing up 3 systems for Fields as if he played bad in all 3 systems.
The
only systems he played bad in was the 2 trash teams. The 2 trash teams. When he was on a competent team, with a competent system, he played competent.
Calling his ass out. You got the Jets owner shitting on Justin. Like, can we stop?
It's the Jets. Browns the Jets. Open so quick, give them niggas some validation.
If you look at any head coach with a quarterback like that, you're gonna see similar results.
Oh, that's
not shitting on Justin Fields. If you have any head coach with a quarterback like
Mike Tomlin didn't get those results.
So hold on, time out. It's more like he.
So it sounds like again, and you're talking about arguably the worst owner in sports anyway.
Exactly.
You talking about Woody Johnson?
And you just said that.
Hold on. That's how damn bad you are to prove this point. Is that you quote Woody?
Is that you quote Woody, the person you've been shitting on?
The AFC West. Here you go.
Hey, they're going for first.
Get him, real. Did not tell you not to come up in here talking that dumb spit, arrowhead. Move your hand. Move your hand. It's week 7, and they're not only they're leading their division, they're number 2 in the entire AFC right now.
They are.
I tried to tell y'all niggas. They called me a madman. Use Isaiah Smith. They called me a madman.
And
these niggas got more wins this year than they've had in the last 2.
Hey, they can lose next week. Who they play next week?
Cleveland.
Flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back.
Right, y'all ready, man?
Let's get it, bro.
Y'all can hear me good?
Yes, sir. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, what up, what up? Welcome to the All Grind Sports Show. We are politically incorrect. I go by the name of JC. Here are my wonderful brothers and co-hosts, man. Another beautiful week that we all here to talk some football. And it's actually my favorite day of the year, NBA Premier Day. So you know we got to talk a little basketball at the end, man, but we'll get to that later.
Yes.
Thank y'all for tuning in the way y'all have been. Make sure y'all continue to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us. And we appreciate that.
Yes,
so let's jump right into the spit, man. First off, we got the big bro of the podcast in the building. My guy from the No Big Deal ENT. My guy Marvin Coop in the building, man. What's up?
We are back in full effect on All Grind and the Honorable Marv Show. I want to say rest in peace to Doug Martin. I don't know if y'all know. That was crazy. But we back, man. NBA back tonight. So,
absolutely. Hey, you always killing it with the backgrounds, bro.
Appreciate that. Appreciate
I don't know where
that,
you be finding them.
That's actually that's a custom design. So nobody on this earth has that.
Wow.
So nobody on this earth has that.
Cool though. He don't come to play on them Zoom thumbnails.
Here's the thing. This actually is available with all teams. So if y'all need that, let me know.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why that's available for the Browns, Dolphins, and the Jets.
Okay. Hey, money talks, real.
Yeah,
money talks, real. Money talks, real.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Before JC, real.
Yeah.
8 more. That's it. Just 8 more.
8 more.
8 more wins.
Yeah, good luck with that. Next up,
about to have it this week.
And then next up, we got the youngin from the So Icy gang, tatted like a biker gang. My guy Andre, the sports junkie.
Man, first and foremost, it's shout out, prayers to Doug Martin's family. Rest in peace, man. That was really sad. If you know, you know. And now on to the happier side. It's Podcast Tuesday.
Yes, sir. It ain't Tuesday until we hear that from Drake.
Can we get that on a shirt, man? Please.
Got to. No,
we for real though.
All grind merchandise.
You need to market that, bro. Like for real.
We got a few quotes I need to get on my spit to be honest. Two
Yeah,
boo-boo
like,
teams, two boo-boo
boo-boo
schemes.
schemes.
Shout out
I'm
Coach
inside
Fame, by
that
the way.
shirt.
I said
shout
it, I
out to
said
Coach
it
Fame.
before we recorded, but
Marv.
happy birthday to
Happy birthday to
the
Fame.
podcast,
Happy
Coach
birthday,
Fame.
man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday.
Hope to
Marv,
see you
another
back
one?
soon.
Another one?
I
Yeah.
know when Fame gonna be back around when it's college time. That's when he gonna
Yeah,
pop
that's
out.
when Fame gonna pop out.
That's
boy.
when he want to talk.
That's when Fame gonna pop out, man.
Next up, last but not least, we got the brilliant sports mind, one of Cleveland's finest. My guy, straight from the nosebleed, Tyrell Jackson, man.
First, giving honor to God who's head of our lives. I have to give him all the praise, honor, and glory. It's great to see you guys another week. This is one of the most exciting things I always look for towards the week. Rest in peace to Doug Martin. I'm waiting for that body cam footage because it seemed a little sketchy already.
Yeah.
So waiting for that. On a lighter note, we're moving the nosebleed section over to the all grind sports section. So it is a great day. It is a great day. Make sure y'all check your kids, protect your kids, please. If y'all been keeping up on the Roblox shit, if you got kids, please do your research on Roblox, bro, because this has been an ongoing thing for the last 10 years. It's just now hitting mainstream media, but y'all need to keep your eyes out on Roblox, protect your kids off of Roblox, Minecraft, Fortnite, all that stuff. I'm very passionate about protecting kids. You got these nasty little sick fucks out here. We know. You know what I'm saying? So protect your kids, and shout out to Chris Hansen.
We finna get Lil Man on 2K right now. We already in the process.
Thank God my kids ain't none of that. Man.
And if they play Roblox, they play all that stuff. Make sure they don't talk to nobody, don't message nobody. Protect your kids at all costs.
Man, listen, I got all girls. They hate talking to people. So if you know, you know.
God bless you, brother.
Shout out to
and
my
y'all know
ladies,
who on the
man.
concrete shoe list. Y'all know who on the concrete shoe list. Y'all know who you are. One of these days, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna read off 3 names at a time, and then until the list is done. But the concrete shoe list, y'all know who you are. Eminem, Dan Snyder, all that.
Well, we'll just get right to it, man. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Once it's NBA time, y'all know how your boy get. So we're gonna try to power through.
Like I told y'all on the Honorable Marv show, get to the point. No extra shit. Stick to the script. Because we
No
got
my
places to
turn.
go.
Well, you know what, Coop? You're going to be the first one to test out that theory because your game is first, brother.
Oh, here's the thing. Hold on. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to
The
it.
icy hot bowl, the unction.
I'm not mad. Here's the thing. So, like I told Dre and my boy JoJo yesterday, I'm not mad at all because it was a rival game. And Jalen Ramsey is not good, as we've seen in Super Bowl. They're not good against the Bengals receivers.
Hey, hold on.
He's not.
Talk about Jalen Ramsey that you got. Why you got to bring up Rams business to make your point? Stick to what y'all got going on, nigga.
That's
he got
not-
cooked toast. He got cooked toast by the
Here you go.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Here you go.
While
Here
he in
you
the
go.
AFC North.
Here
I'm
you
just
go.
saying. What
Chad,
you got
he
to
already
bring
over
us up
defensive.
for, nigga?
No, I'm not.
What
I
did he
didn't say
say
the
F
Rams.
me for?
I didn't say the Rams. I said he's just. But no, here's the thing. You didn't let me finish though, bro. It don't matter what jerseys he's in because he's like always struggled on the Jags. I'm not gonna say y'all because I just seen how you got, so let me stop. And the Dolphins, bro. I'm just saying he's just not good against T and Chase. That's all. I mean, and like I said, we all seen that one play in the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, bro. He just really struggles, and that's why I was mad at Tomlin because the first 2 possessions when you had him in the nickel and you had big play covering one of them, they were punts, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. He does, like, he's a good corner. I'm not taking them from him, but he does struggle against them. It's like them 2 always have his number. The interference calls didn't help. One of the picks that Rodgers threw kind of was, but the one, like I said, the one that got taken from Metcalf, I can't really, knock him for that one.
Tips of picks.
Fact. Tips of picks. You're right, bro. But overall, bro, it was a good game. I enjoyed it.
That was a great game.
It was a great game to start off the week.
I was cleaning up watching that game. I was locked in.
It was a good game, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So a rival.
And I didn't think I was going to enjoy that game. When I first heard them,
me neither.
It was the Bengals. I don't want to see that shit. I mean, that's your team, so I know you feel me, you like them, but I was like, we don't care about this game. But, if you ain't got nothing to do, you like, all right, I'll watch it.
And another thing, too, just the same with Flacco. That man saw us how many times a year in the Ravens? But even when he went to the Broncos, the Browns, he always has our number. He knows the Steelers organization very well. So that's what I'm saying. I was like,
I was wondering where that performance came from.
You got to realize, like, what?
Yeah.
Him and Flacco, Flacco's played against the Steelers organization, like, twice in the playoffs.
But
all the time. Played him twice in the play. Played him his rookie year in the playoffs.
Same nigga, too. Same nigga.
Here's the fun fact, y'all. Since Flacco left the Ravens, he has played the Steelers every year. He's been on different teams.
Yes.
And like I was telling
my pops,
and I told my pops too. Shout out to my pops. I told him, don't be surprised if the Bengals pop us, and I told him that.
Mm-hmm.
So
and even without Flacco, like no matter how good or bad like the Bengals are, they always played Pittsburgh tough. Like you can never count Cincinnati out against Pittsburgh in most cases.
Right.
Even like. That one year y'all started off 11-0. That was what y'all first loss was against Cincinnati. With that
Redskins.
Oh yeah. The Communist Party. Then it was Cincinnati right afterwards. So like they always, it doesn't matter. Like and that's really how AFC North football is in general with all four teams. Like because they're so tough and gritty and they know each other so well. There's not a lot of changes in personnel between the four organizations, especially over the last 5 years. There's not a lot of changes in the staff in the front office or anything like that. So these people know each other like you sit next to somebody in the classroom. Like they really do. So when you're in most cases, you're gonna get these close, tough, gritty games. Like you would get the occasion like last week with Pittsburgh and Cleveland, where you would get the occasional blowout or the occasional non-compete game. But usually Pittsburgh and Cleveland is a one possession. Cleveland and Cincy is one possession. Pittsburgh and Baltimore is always one. Everybody's always one possession. And it's always like that one. It is always like one or two where it's like, okay, this is a blowout. But like it's usually a one possession game. And the North End is usually low scoring. It's boring. This one wasn't. It was the exact opposite of what we used to in AFC.
This game was fire.
This game was fire. You know what? My coworker put it the best. They said this game between the two uncles was a turkey bowl. This shit was your classic turkey bowl, and that is true. Like this was a turkey bowl, bro. Like, and it came down to the unathletic player that makes the surprising game-winning play, and in this case, it was Evan McPherson.
Hey, and ain't it like a funny full circle how like a couple weeks ago Chase was like, I don't really know who Flacco is. I didn't really watch him. I mean, I remember it a little bit from growing up. I don't really know this nigga like that. Then this nigga gets his career high in receptions with Flacco 2 weeks later.
And hold on, here's another fun fact. Had better numbers than when Burrow was in there.
Yeah.
So that's why it's kind of crazy. But you lucky, Tyrell, you brought up a sensitive subject. You lucky I told JC we gotta go early. You talking about that 11-0 start. I'm so glad Isaiah on this show. We talking about the biggest frauds of the century, man.
And who ended y'all season, by the way?
Hey, when you get some jewelry, we'll talk.
That game is the reason why.
Y'all can have that, but guess what? This is the only thing that the Browns fans got over the last 25 years. Just let me have it, please.
But you know what's crazy? That game is the reason why the Baker apologists be beating on the table so bad about like Baker playoff win. But man, I watched that game, bro. Like that game was far over before Baker had to do something.
It was.
If you remember, the first play of the game,
the very first play was a bad snap.
Bad snap way over the nigga head.
And got recovered by the Browns. Wasn't even a safety. Like, and I think Big Ben had ended up throwing he has the most pass attempts in playoff history because of that game. He threw it 65 times in that game.
And Baker still almost fumbled that game. Y'all remember?
He has the most.
No, it was against the Jags that one year. It was against the Jags. The playoff game.
You don't know that you're right, but he got very close in that Browns game.
Yeah, he got very close
times, and that was crazy.
And it was still bad.
Right. And, I mean, shoot, that's Big Ben with a shoddy elbow at that point in his career.
He said, and it was still bad.
So cool.
Well, hey, for a moment, I did sweat bullets. I'm like, why are these motherfuckers making a comeback, man?
So cool. Going into week 8, how are you feeling about Aaron Rodgers and your Pittsburgh Steelers right now?
Can I apologize for telling Aaron Rodgers to lose the number? I mean, I'll apologize.
Come a long way.
I'll apologize. But you want to know something else? I fucking love it because our biggest threat is now last place.
The Ravens Baltimore last place right now?
in the division. Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cause Cincinnati, they balling.
Cincinnati just won,
Cincinnati's
and Browns just
3 or
won.
4.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
and the Browns,
the Browns just won too. But you know what? I love it. I love it though.
Mm.
So that means I kind of want to be happy for this moment. What's today's date? October 21st, 4:35 my time. Because since some of these super teams are struggling in the AFC, I'm just want to have a little bit of hope. JC, don't say nothing. Just let me have this hope.
I hear.
Until a few weeks later, where they be like, oh, look, some of these niggas is looking.
That is the scary thing. That is the scary thing
Yeah.
about Pitt. Like when they start strong, it's like it
finish
never
soft.
fails toward like toward the end. It's always like some
soft.
And Marv, you bring that
some
up.
drastic meltdown right before
It
the
is.
playoffs, which is the worst time to start playing like that because it's
Right.
damn near impossible to be playing like that going into the playoffs and then just snap out of it. You know what I mean?
Which I'm glad
typically don't
we
happen
had
like that.
the Seahawks game, which I'm glad the Seahawks and we just lost to them. Like we got these struggle games. We
Yeah.
kind of like needed a wake up call. So I'm cool right now. Just let me have my little.
Oh, absolutely, right?
Thank you.
Deserve
Until later in the year when I'm on the show pouting and giving short answers like
When
I
y'all
said.
get that Browns loss and all that shit.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
I'm gonna just be like, I'm having a paper bag ready for my head and stuff like that, and I'm gonna be a little ready, but it's cool though. I'm just, let me just be, just.
I got you, brother.
But I'm feeling good though, bro. Feeling good, feeling great. But as a football fan, this is an interesting season. I'm loving it so far.
Man, talk about it, bro.
Because you want to know why? I got a weird feeling. I just told this to Dre and the other dude yesterday. I think we're going to see some new blood that's going to dominate in the playoffs and some new blood that's going to be in the Super Bowl. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man.
We got to document you saying that, man. I might come back around.
I hope so.
Coop told us.
I got a little hot take, but when we get to that team, I'll let you know.
All right, bet. And then, I don't think this has ever happened where Rams is this early usually. But
did you?
I wanted to call you. I wanted to call you Sunday, bro. I wanted to be like, is my boy up? Because I wanted to say.
Okay, so y'all asked me about it last week if I would ever get up if we played at that time in the morning, and I just wanted to be clear, I did not watch a single second of this game.
Boy, you would have had a time of your life.
But let me just say,
and considering how that score looked, I'm glad I did.
Yeah,
so I didn't miss nothing.
Rams could have put a 49 on them.
But let me say this to my
49 on them.
Let me say this though. Thank you, Matt Stafford, for my fantasy points. I appreciate you, brother.
5 touchdowns on them.
I
was playing Stafford in fantasy, but I still won. So I'm cool.
Also, in my other league, thank you, Devontae. So I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, yeah, Smith had a day too.
That boy got a ram on both teams.
Oh, dude.
Hey, what I tell you, JC? Hold on. All 4 of my teams.
You got 4 fantasy teams? Ah, damn.
I got Kyron on 2.
And Dre scared to do 1?
Devontae on 1 and Stafford on the other. So I'm on it, bro.
I got 5. And 2 of my games, because of some bye weeks, I had a 33% chance of winning. But thanks to Devontae Adams and AJ Brown, I won both of those games. So thank y'all. I appreciate it.
Man, I was so close to losing last night because of Gibbs. It was Gibbs. Yeah, it was Gibbs
crazy.
versus St. Brown. He outdid St. Brown a little bit, but then he had Mike Evans as his last player, and that's what's that's what's safe.
Mikey, damn.
Prayers up to Mike Evans, by the way.
Mike Evans, man.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
And
I thought it was a little too soon for him to come back.
Oh man, my bad. I forgot to tell you he had Mike Evans and he had Nico Collins. And I can show y'all. It's not a cap, bro. I can show you. My cousin texted me talking shit. Like, how the F 2 of my last 3 players? So that was what saved me, bro. I won by like 17. But that would have been tragic, bro. I put up 136 and still almost lost.
Tragic.
But
Tragic
the Rams
Bronson alert.
did one thing the Rams did do very, very efficiently, as obviously you can tell by the score, but one thing that they were very efficient at was executing in red zone / goal to goal. They went 4 for 4 in both sections. So that's no turnovers, and 5, like Marv said, 5 touchdowns for Stafford.
I got a
That
premature question for y'all. Are y'all hitting the fraud button on Jacksonville? Yeah.
They were what, 4-1 at one point?
I think so.
No,
yeah.
I'm not hitting on them. And let me tell you.
And the only reason I'm asking that, I'm not saying that because they lost. I'm saying that because of how they lost.
Well, how they been losing?
They need to be disciplined. Let's be honest here. Like, if anybody that really watched that game, Jacksonville kept shooting themselves in the foot with those penalties, and they need to clean up those penalties. They've had 23 penalties in the last 2 games. They are highly, like, all of a sudden just very undisciplined and making the small, minute, mistakes that they weren't doing the first 5 weeks of the season. And I think they need to clean those up. I think this is still a good team. I'm not hitting the fraud button on Jacksonville just yet. I just think they've had a couple of weeks where they're not playing their best football when we know they can play better. I think it doesn't help that the Browns cornerback that we just traded is getting cooked like burnt toast in a toaster.
I'm talking about Greg Newsome. They gave him Newsome.
Who cares?
So he's getting Jacksonville toast right now. But overall, my analysis on this game.
That's exactly
you gotta do the Kendrick Perkins. You gotta do the Kendrick Perkins.
That you don't belong on this football field with me when I get your ass to your room and don't you turn that TV on. Don't play with no toys. Get your ass in that room, boy.
JC, I'm so glad you asked.
So every time it's a belt to ass game, I got a belt for motherfuckers now. Boy, snapping them.
Am I calling them frauds yet? No, because they got a cupcake 5 games coming up that they can possibly win. Raiders, Texans, Chargers, Cardinals, and Titans.
Oh, those are some very winnable games. Those are winnable games. Those are winnable games.
The only one I'm saying no to, it's going to surprise y'all. I think the Texans can probably pop them.
Yeah.
Oh, no, excuse me, Chargers.
I was thinking Texans and Chargers. I think are going to be tough games.
But
they always lost to the Texans, so I mean,
but you never know. They might be able to.
I mean, that's their division rivals. So their games always.
So
crazy.
I can't really answer your question. I'm just looking at these next 5 games like, oh, these niggas.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
they can pad that schedule a little bit.
I can say here. I can say yes. Then all of a sudden, boom, 5-0. Like, oh, cool. What's up with all that shit?
So you remember they had that season a few years ago where they started the season like 7-2 or 8-2 or something.
Yep, and then they
had a complete rest of meltdown. They didn't win spit for like 2 years straight. So
which is crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna answer that question. I'm gonna just let you know in 5 weeks.
Yeah, same.
We will revisit this in what week 12?
Week 12. We'll talk week 12, bro. We'll talk week 12, man.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. I say we now starting to enter in a phase of the first set of pretenders getting weeded out, and I don't think Jacksonville is quite there yet. Now, week 12 after Thanksgiving, they still kind of doing this bullshit they've been doing the last couple weeks. Then I throw out the woo 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 woo. Definitely gonna do that for sure. But
this nigga
every team, most teams have 2 bad games, a couple of bad games, which it's a bigger deal because of how many fewer games you play compared to all the other leagues.
But we not gonna acknowledge this nigga said woo
woo woo.
The sound of the police. And hold on, before we get off this team, I want to apologize to Ragu because when we got this man right here, I was on the phone with Ragu when we signed Adams. I don't know if I told y'all that, but me and Ragu were on the phone.
After he talked to you, he called me and said that you said that. I'm like,
no, he was on the phone with me because we was talking about some whole other shit. And then Adams ended up coming up. He's like, yeah, how you feeling about Adams? I was like, man, that nigga ain't coming over here. And, he was telling me like he had a source that told him that it's very likely Adams might come over here. I said, bro, that nigga's not coming over here. Man, I'll tell you about 5 minutes later, all of a sudden, JC, I told you. I'm like, what's this nigga talking about? He was like, nigga, Adams signs for so-and-so deal for however many years or whatever. And, I didn't give him like an initial reaction. I was kind of like, let it settle in and everything. And Ragu, you told me there's no reason I shouldn't be, or he said, no, when he asked me, what reason do you have to not be thinking Super Bowl right now?
Exactly.
Ragu, I'm thinking Super Bowl. This man right here. The man
And I told you that back in May.
Puka stepped out, and we still got this. I had to remember who this man is right here.
Right.
So
I remember liking to sign in too because I'm like, you got a number 1 wide receiver to play the number 2. I said that's crazy.
we do. Hold on. We do still need to go tap in over there in New York and see what's up with my guy Sauce. I ain't gonna lie. We still need to do that. Cause our split, man, cool.
No, you don't.
You ain't seeing our corners, brother. You ain't seeing our corners, brother.
We need to call them. I was thinking like we need to call them.
All them corners you got, nigga. You don't need no damn Sauce.
You can never have enough.
Yo, greedy boy.
I don't care.
Nigga want all the corners.
We just trying
to get one.
This between me and him.
We just trying to get one.
This between little brother and big brother right now. Fuck that. Y'all good. Y'all straight. Did you see that game? Did you see old man Flacco? That's Flacco from the couch that just threw all them yards on us, bro. telling me we don't need Sauce. Get out of here. That's shit. Man, Jalen Ramsey had damn near 100 penalty yards, bro. So don't tell me we don't need Sauce. You can have Ramsey
for real.
Nah, we good. We good on that.
I know exactly who y'all can get. Y'all need Rashawn
I wanted him a couple months ago, but we good.
Y'all need Rashawn Hickman. That's who y'all need. Y'all need Rashawn Hickman on y'all team. Y'all need to make a call to Cleveland and be like, yo, we want Rashawn Hickman. You would make y'all secondary so much better.
He's not calling Cleveland.
Marv said,
who calling Cleveland? Rams or Steelers?
As much fit as I talk.
No, man. You know the Steelers ain't gonna do that shit.
As much fit as I talk.
Shit.
As much fit as I talk though. I'll take Denzel off your hands. I'm pretty sure in the McVay system, he'll do right. You know what I'm saying? We'll get him right over here in LA.
I ain't say that.
We have a tendency to do that with players. You know what I'm saying? Give them a
that's not
Hickman, not Denzel.
But here's this crazy part.
Nigga, don't be trying to talk like Denzel just untouchable, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't winning split.
But let me say this too, though.
Denzel, make a switch.
Let me say this too, though, JC. The only thing that really worries me about the Rams right now is the running game.
I'm not too worried about that.
It's just the past few games had me a little nervous.
I'll tell you what I do agree with you on. I do think Kyrie need to hold on to the rock.
He do.
Because we lost in the playoffs last year from him not holding on to the ball.
Right.
Honestly, quiet as kept, the one game the Colts lost, we damn near lost that split because of this nigga not holding on to the rock.
Yeah.
And then he just did that split again. What was that last game? Oh, the Niners. Then he did the split against the Niners on the 1 yard line. So he do need to clean that up. I don't know what drills the running back coach need to do, but you need to hold on to the rock. But as far as like the value of our running backs from Corum and Kyrie, I love that rotation.
Yeah, I think it's
need to hold on to the rock.
And I'm kind of glad he didn't fumble this game. So I'm like, all right, boy, don't fumble this game.
Because then
against the team that had the most turnovers coming into it, so I respect it.
Yeah, I just like he said, he definitely needs to clean up the fumbles, man. Please, Kyrie, if you care about me, you want me to win.
That sound like some fantasy spit, nigga. Get this nigga out of here, nigga. We talking football.
We are. Because you said it on one of the shows I wasn't on. So I was like, I know you're thinking the same thing. You think I don't watch,
but I got Kyrie in fantasy too, so it helps me in more ways than one. From my team and my team.
Exactly. So don't brush me off. Just listen to me, please. If you
we had another really good one, man. This is actually one of the games I was watching pretty much top to bottom. For fantasy purposes, of course, but it was a great game. We had the Eagles and Vikings.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this one, man? Hold on, real quick, since we talking fantasy anyway. Shout out Devontae Smith for just smoothly and beautifully stepping in for Puka from, you know what I'm saying? I had Puka out for the week, and he stepped in and gave me Puka numbers anyway. Had the most receiving yards than any receiver this NFL season. So shout out to Devontae.
Yep, and then you had, and what was it? Brown and Smith about how they need to get the
what y'all gonna say about Jalen now, cool?
Smith had 180.
Oh no, that wasn't you. That was
I was gonna say that wasn't me.
Yeah, that was Isaiah. That's why that nigga ain't show up.
Because
Jags got their wig beat in. Jalen Hurts did some game changing spit. Something that Isaiah kept talking spit about.
So hold on, they be dogging Hurts.
Isaiah and Reek had got into it because Reek was saying he a game changer, and Isaiah was saying he don't feel like he a game changer. Tyrell was low key saying amen while he over there being quiet. But yeah, they was on Reek because he felt like he a top 5 quarterback and a game changer in the NFL. And Isaiah he went off on him last week when he had the average passing week again. So
that's why this nigga didn't show up.
Yeah, exactly.
The disrespect for Hurts is insane. Isaiah, if you are watching this show, though.
Oh, he watching.
He can watch it.
He watching.
Not a game changer.
If Jalen Hurts play like this, there is no debate about this. That's the thing. But Jalen has been inconsistent this year so far. But it's about damn time.
But y'all was calling him inconsistent in wins, bro. Do you know how crazy that
win?
is?
At the end of the day, the win.
Like if he's winning, I'm not gonna try to
he's winning,
prove
but
something to the.
You're playing.
And I'm
to
not
win.
calling you a casual, but to the casual NFL fan, I'm gonna try to put up these crazy numbers just to prove a point. But we're winning. When I need to do it, I will do it. We also mentioned when he has one of the greatest quarterback Super Bowl performances of all time.
Absolutely.
Period. If they was playing anybody other than the Chiefs, he wins that Super Bowl.
What's inconsistent to you, Tyrell?
Like okay, so like
That's a good question.
these last 2 weeks is a prime example. Like I'm talking about individual performance, not like the team result. Individual performance. Like he did not have a good Giants game whatsoever. Like just let's be honest here, he played bad against the Giants, but he plays at his Super Bowl level caliber.
Oh, yeah, they all gonna play bad.
Individual performance. I say individual performance.
Okay, hold on. So time out. So if I'm correct, let me ask you this: is 250 a good game for a quarterback?
Where the ball's starting at now? Yeah, it is.
He had 283 yards to Giants game.
I understand that, but I'm talking about off the stat sheet. I mean, yeah, he got 283, but he didn't play a good game.
There's no inconsistency numbers with this man. You could say that little 100-yard game against Tampa Bay. This man has like 1 interception the whole year. So I just don't get like where the inconsistency come from. You talking about the loss against the Giants?
No, I thought when I looked at the film, I thought he didn't
got
play
1,400 yards,
against
11 touchdowns,
Eagles.
1 pick.
I mean, against the Giants, excuse me.
And this is week 7? Week 7?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see inconsistency.
Everybody was crying and complaining when the nigga was 4-0. Do y'all understand how asinine that sounds?
Oh yeah.
All I'm saying is this: like, if you looking at individual stats, like you just said, I mean, can y'all honestly say that 100-yard game? But did they win?
Yeah.
That's
that was
all
a
that
very good all-around team.
I mean, I feel like a win's a win. Like my man Jeezy say, a win's a win, dog. Like what's happening here? I just don't see.
Yeah. I agree that.
I'm just saying, like, these some beautiful.
And you know what? And that could be. And you know what? That could be my fault too.
These some beautiful numbers.
It could be my fault because
in
I
that Giants game, he went 24 for 33,
and he didn't lose the game to the Giants. That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't lose.
It sounds like y'all want him to overexert himself in games that they're winning anyway, just to prove a point for fan narratives.
And fan narratives don't mean shit, or they shouldn't really.
I would kill for Roger to have these numbers right here. I'm just saying, that's just me. I'm just saying, man. Let Rodgers not have 1 pick for the year.
I would say that, but my quarterback is leading the league in passing yards, so I'm gonna stay quiet.
Hey. All right, Mr.
Just
saying. I'm just saying. I don't know.
His numbers look good.
I think that's just me. Because, like I said, I'm 36. I'm an old head. So I love that. I love that, man. Those are beautiful numbers.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. There's no inconsistency there, Isaiah. No.
Those are beautiful. That's Tyrell, not Isaiah.
No, I know. Just in case.
Yeah, but Isaiah the one that started all
this. Okay. I was going to say that. I was like, Dre need glasses, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, dang, like, all right.
But shout out to the Vikings. Right. That was a fire game, man. That literally
Carson Wentz put
way.
up a fight.
I mean, they in the
Carson. I know the numbers. I know the numbers look bad, but Carson was driving them down the field. You know, at pivotal times. So I'll give him that. But you could tell
no interceptions.
Well, you know what this game had me wondering though, and how the season. And how And how the
just thought I'd
season?
throw that in there.
Drake, you didn't watch the game. Stop it.
No, I said no interceptions.
Who had no interception?
Carson.
Carson had 2 interceptions.
What are you talking about, Dre? Yeah, 2 of them.
Oh, my bad. I was on my
bro, wake
Philly
up,
game.
wake up, brother, wake up.
I was on Philly and Giants.
Back to my point.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you making us look bad, brother. They're gonna be like, these niggas don't be fact checking.
No, they gonna look at this nigga.
JC, you got to strike that from the tape, man. You got to strike that one from the tape.
No, don't do that,
Just
JC.
strike it.
My bad. I was looking at the Giants Philly one.
Your sports certificate
Anyway,
has been removed.
You know,
like I was saying, my bad, bro. But I just want to I kind of want to ask y'all something while kind of giving my point of view after watching this game and looking at the Vikings season so far, plus the game last night. Did Minnesota make a mistake letting Darnold walk? Are we at that point yet? Because right now, they're looking like they're a quarterback away.
No.
They look like they're a quarterback away right now. I love the fight JJ showed his first few games, but as of right now, I believe it's more than fair to say he's an injury-prone quarterback. Okay. So, and then
absolutely,
you got Carson Wentz, who we've seen is able to give some decent game managing type games, but he's not going to win for you at this stage of his career. He's just not. We saw that with the Colts when they were a quarterback away, and then he wasn't able to get them to where they needed to be. You know, a year where a lot of people had them as a dark horse, what were they? AFC South. Yeah, they were AFC South.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The only reason I'm saying yes, bro, is because you barely got to win week 1 against the Bears because they shot themselves in the foot. Falcons whooped on you week 2. Bengals, the Bengals defense is weak, as we all seen it. Even the game against us was that Carson's first game when he started the London game. That game was even though we won by 3.
That was the second game.
Oh, so Carson beat the Bengals?
Yes.
Yeah, they beat the dog shit out of him.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That was the game where Isaiah Rodgers did all that crazy shit.
Yeah, that crazy shit.
Like 3-4 turnovers.
And then I'm thinking about the game with us, because Wentz is just not it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
JJ not it either. Yeah,
I feel like if they had Sam Darnold at quarterback, man, their records probably looking similar to last year.
Yeah,
these games wouldn't be as close as it was.
I will say this.
But his ability
so far is looking like a mistake. I absolutely agree. Yeah. I also can't blame the Minnesota Vikings organization for one. We got to remember they did put the investment into JJ at the end of the day. Like they did. Like they drafted him to 10th overall.
But Tyrell, when did it become a crime to allow your top quarterback pick to sit down for a year or two? When did that become like so?
When Stafford and Cam Newton came into the league, that's when that shit started becoming a crime because they came into the league and showed y'all that they can play instantaneously. That's when that crap became a crime.
But that's because them two didn't have a choice. They didn't have a choice. That was different.
I understand they didn't have a choice, but you got to realize the NFL is a copycat league, just like the NBA is a copycat league, and the expectations grow because of that crap. And now you're asking me a question. I'm giving you a valid answer. That is a valid answer because that's when all that stuff started to happen. It used to be, hey, you can sit your quarterback for a year or so if you're in the right position to do that. And I'm assuming what Darnold wanted, right? Minnesota's not patient like their rivals, like their next state rivals in the Green Bay Packers. They're not as patient. They're not. Most teams are not patient to sit their quarterback 3-4 years. They're not.
But you see how that's worked.
They're
out
not.
for Green Bay.
Right.
They've had like four quarterbacks in 40 years.
That's what I'm saying. One would think, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like one would think a lot of teams would copy the Green Bay formula, right? One would think, right? But they don't. And Minnesota is not an organization that wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do that. They wouldn't. Now, if he was on Green Bay would sit as long as you need. We'll be when your number is called, your number is called, but not a lot of organizations think like that. So and I'm pretty sure they did have the discussion of, do we sign Darnold for 3 years and have JJ sit back or and deal with the fan backlash if Darnold ended up playing bad? Because you got to remember, we were all saying this going into this season. is Darnold a 1 year wonder? Right? Let's not act like
I
Darnold
was 100%.
like 2-3 years in a row. A consistent football.
That's why I'm asking now, though, because I see how
wonder.
he's playing over there in
Now,
Seattle.
We can start to have that discussion, but I'm pretty sure they were having that discussion in Minnesota. Like, is this a 1 year thing? Do we sign him for another 3 years? We got this 10th overall pick.
And you know what? That's why they get paid the big bucks.
And let me tell you this too. You got to think about it like this as well. Let's say they signed Darnold to a 3 year extension, right? Mm-hmm. And they got JJ sitting on the bench. Let's say Darnold ain't playing that good and JJ come in, he get hurt. That's a fireable offense for a lot of general managers. So you got to think about it from that asset too. Like, he probably was trying to protect his job in that sense too. It's a gamble either way you go in that scenario.
Like,
it
the
really
only reason
is.
why I'm gonna say this too.
But at the end of the day, with hindsight, yes, I think so far is a mistake.
So quick, tell me this. You said Cam and Matt, right?
Mm-hmm. I would say that's the first two where that started.
So quick, tell me this. 2008, who's Detroit quarterback? No. I'm not saying this to be funny though. I'm not saying this to be funny.
You had a mix between John Kitna, Dante Culpepper, and Dan Orlowski.
And who was the Carolinas quarterback before Cam?
They cut Jake Delhomme. So the primary quarterback. No. It's not Jake Delhomme because he played for Cleveland that year. I would say their primary quarterback was Jimmy Clausen. Was their primary quarterback?
God, Jimmy Clausen.
So here's the thing. Thank you, JC. Ooh. So here's the thing. When they drafted JJ, who was in the quarterback room when the Vikings drafted JJ? This was a team who didn't know who the quarterback situation was going to be.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Darnold wasn't even supposed to be the quarterback.
They let Kirk Cousins walk.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Darnold wasn't supposed to be there, like JC just said.
No, he wasn't.
This was a room where we looking at Mullen. What you say, JC?
Nick Mullins.
Exactly.
Nick Mullins.
Straight
Nick
bum.
Mullins.
Exactly. They had straight garbage ass cheeks quarterbacks. Pause.
Right.
So all I'm saying is this though. Like you just said, Matt was pretty much in the same position. They all was in the same position, besides Cam though. Carolina knew Cam was gonna start. No doubt about it. But Detroit was in that same position. Even we know safety Orlowski, what he did, run backwards.
Right. And the funny part is he almost ruined the Indianapolis tank for Andrew Luck. He almost ruined that tank too by winning, actually.
Because they didn't even know, because Vikings fluked up last year. I'm gonna say this too. They didn't know. We didn't know what we was getting out of Darnold. Because we looking like Sam Darnold about to start. And look what he did.
People was laughing. People was laughing.
That nigga lost to 2 teams the whole entire year.
The whole entire
2 teams.
Year,
and that's including playoffs, by the way. So he lost to 2 teams.
That's it.
I think they shot themselves in the foot.
I think so too.
Shot themselves in the foot.
But I will say, Coop, I'll give him a little bit of leniency
because
I do agree with Tyrell that was an extremely, extremely tough decision. Either way they was to go.
Yeah, I get you, bro. But you got to remember, this boy came into the league with injuries and stuff like that. Yeah. Before he got the meniscus last year, he had knee problems.
Yeah.
Just like, here's the thing, and people didn't know this too. Michael Penix had knee problems too.
Penix had a lot of problems.
Penix had a lot of problems. But what scared me is Penix had the same knee problems like Gurley had. And that's why I was like, ooh, they going to gamble on him.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to go that high. That's why everybody thought he was going to the Raiders.
No.
I didn't think he was either. But as far as I'm concerned, spending way too much time on these
that on the show too.
Yeah, spending way too much time on
these but we talked about it real quick. We talked about that too, about how like when we talked about the Falcons and that philosophy, it's kind of a similar thing. Like, best player available, you might as well go grab him. You don't grab the best position, you grab the best player available. And on their board, Penix was available. I just think that, like I can see why Minnesota decided to do what they would have did. I personally would have just, and I'm pretty sure Darnold wasn't going to take the 1 year prove-it deal.
Yeah, he wasn't. That's probably what it was. They probably, who knows? Maybe they offered that.
Maybe they did.
His agent probably like, hell no, nigga, we gonna get it while the getting's good. His
their
value is never gonna be as good as it is.
Here's the
now.
thing.
You know what I mean?
It was like 130 until the Seahawks said 160 something. So I would take that 30. I would take the 30 million difference. Hell yeah. I would have too. But like you, I think you and Ragu said to JC, Sam was gonna get that money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't blame him.
It's the equivalent of the quarterback that's in college and they say, do
Hell
you stay
yeah.
back a year
Especially
or
after
you're
the
gonna
year
go
he had.
into the
Yeah.
NFL draft? It's the same thing. Your stock is as high as it goes.
Because you had
Why would
top
you go
5
back?
numbers. You had top 5 numbers.
Yeah,
So,
and
I would
Rag-
definitely.
And I remember Ragu saying that too. He was like, the numbers he's putting up this year, he's gonna get. It's
Yeah,
gonna
you
get
know what?
big.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna be a man about it. I'm gonna apologize to Ragu for how I treated him all last year when he was talking about Darnold. And also Sam Darnold, I apologize.
Don't apologize, Darnold. It's only week 7. It's only week 7, bro.
Man,
You know what I just realized?
don't do it just yet, bro.
Just realize something.
JC, don't do it just yet, JC.
point real
It's
quick.
only week 7. It's only week
Right.
7.
I want to bring up
Still
this
some
point real
time.
quick. Go ahead, JC. But I want to bring up this point. Have y'all noticed, right? Like Baker and Sam Darnold were both on Carolina, right? Like at the exact same time. Like
of
shared
course
the
I
same
noticed.
quarterback.
I remember
room.
that.
Notice where they went afterwards. Like Darnold went to Shanahan. Baker went to McVay.
They both saved their life.
Play well. If you think about like how great those two offensive minds are tapping into those quarterback who had
Saved
the raw
their career.
talent and is now
Baker
giving them
talks
the
about it all the
knowledge
time. How
to read
McVay saved
Mhm.
him. Gave him his confidence
crazy.
back.
And look where
It's
they at
it's not
now.
even his confidence
They
back.
are top 5 quarterback numbers.
That's why I
This
don't
is
know
the
why
thing.
these idiots keep talking about like, oh, Cleveland's so stupid. Cleveland this, Cleveland
No,
that.
but
That
here's
was
the
not
thing,
gonna
too,
be
like, right?
Baker, bro, if he wouldn't have went through what he went through.
I've heard a lot of like quarterbacks like that end up becoming veterans. They like found their way through the league. That there is a certain coach that they end up linking with, whether it's a coordinator or a head coach, that actually teaches them how to read defenses. And they sit there and go, "This is the first time I actually understood this shit." Like I never understood. Like there are quarterbacks now today that are getting to the league and don't know how to fully read a defense. And I think
True.
that probably was the case with Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. And they get with the two smartest minds in this business.
And now look where they're
Like
at.
I told
Like it's
JC,
nothing.
man. McVay, like I told you, JC, man.
McVay is
I'm
smart.
gonna keep saying this, JC, because I know him personally, man. That guy has a receiver and quarterback mindset. Look what he did with Cup. Look what he's doing with the quarterbacks. He always get drafted there. So that's what I'm saying, man. McVay is him.
Yes, he is.
They're facts.
So
And you know what? I kind of should have seen it because, to be honest, like over the years, Darnold, we would always see him, you know, like toward the end of the season when they got the division games and Rams is relaxing and resting, Niners is resting and relaxing. So, you know, they put the backup quarterbacks in. It would be like Darnold versus like Jimmy G or Stetson Bennett or something like that. Darnold would ball in those games, bro. Like we would usually win, but like Darnold would ball in those games, and maybe I was seeing it before, you know, we realized like, nah, this isn't just right now. Like he's really learned how to play football as we speak. Like when he got them little couple starts at the end, toward the end of the season when everybody was resting, Darnold would do good in those games. So
Facts.
I actually did see it kind of early. I just didn't realize what I was looking at.
facts.
But,
Or you just said it's Sam Darnold. Fuck all that. That's what you really said.
yeah, exactly. There's been enough of tapes where it's like, man, that nigga ain't no shit. Nigga. It's everybody resting today. You feel me? It's playoff time. Like this game don't matter.
Right.
But yeah, that's enough time on them niggas. Oh, cool. This game is the reason why I'm glad you here, brother. I've been waiting for you. You ain't been here 2-3 weeks, and if you've been watching, I think you know where I'm going. We got the Patriots and Titans.
All right, y'all. It's been real.
I bet, nigga. I bet.
First of all, hold on. Time out. Hey, listen here. I had 2 Patriots fans on my show, and I already apologized to them, so I don't need to get this from you. So,
What you mean? Hold on. You talking about the Patriots fan who didn't believe his damn self? What you apologizing to him for?
yeah.
He left me to fend for myself.
That's true. Yeah, Dre, fuck your apology.
Yeah.
JC, I apologize.
Okay.
Well, hold on. No. Matter of fact.
What we doing?
Matter of fact.
What we doing?
Matter of fact. It's only week 7.
Nigga, I don't want to hear none of that spit the way I've been scolded.
No.
It's week 7, and they're not only they're leading their division, they're number 2
are.
in the entire AFC right
They
now.
are.
I tried to tell y'all niggas. They called me a madman. I'm using Isaiah Smith. They called me a madman.
And
These niggas got more wins this year than they've had in the last 2.
Hey, they can lose next week. Who they play next week?
Cleveland. And it's in Foxborough.
Watch out right
And
into
it's in
that.
Foxborough.
Damn, Marv. He said, damn.
So here's the thing, though. But this is what I was saying. It's funny how everybody in the media is mentioning it now. But this is what I said on the prediction episode. I said that I didn't feel like the Patriots were as bad as people were thinking anyway, because they finally got Drake May, a receiver one. I seen how much money they finally spent on that defense. And I seen that schedule, and I'm like, bro, them teams did not do what the Patriots did. And I saw this soft next 8-9 games they got that everybody's realizing right now, but they were looking at the Patriots the same way. And Mike Vrabel as a coach, another person I was defending on predictions. Yeah, and then it's like now it's just all unraveling of what I thought. Now again, cool, you're right. It is week 7, but as of right now, bro, like, and honestly, they could have won that Raiders and that Steelers game. Like, both of those were,
but they did.
Couple cleaned up mistakes. I get what you're saying, but a couple cleaned up mistakes, and they could easily be sitting at 7-0 right now, going into this stretch. So
that's true.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it's funny how things change. I'm looking at posts now, and they asking what records the Patriots can have. Now niggas are saying more than I gave them. Niggas are saying 12, 13, all kind of spit now. I said 11 and got killed.
I ain't gonna say all that.
Damn.
It's because they're looking at the schedule.
Oh no, and also
7-10. I had them at 7-10, like at worst case scenario. But I did like the moves, and I've been saying it all season long that I have liked what the New England Patriots have done as well. I just thought maybe it was a little bit too inexperienced, but like they've exceeded my expectations. And I will say this as well, like, and I said this when we reviewed the Pittsburgh and New England game. I said they've learned a lot from losing to Pittsburgh. I said that was a best case scenario because they learned a lot losing that game.
Yeah, you did say that.
Hey, Cleveland, shut these niggas up. Please.
You hating on us, man.
I do think that's gonna be a good game, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's gonna be a good game, but like I said, Cleveland, shut these niggas up, shut the Patriots up, and beat these niggas.
Mike Vrabel's the head coach.
Come on,
Mike Vrabel's the head coach, right? Guess who Mike Vrabel was last year?
Come on,
guess where Mike Vrabel was last year?
He was
in Cleveland, and he was on both sides of the ball, coaching both sides of the ball.
Oh, so he know y'all stay in and out then.
In and out. In and out.
Coop, I said pause, nigga.
No,
I know.
I didn't say nothing. I'm gonna let it be.
I thought Marv was gonna say something first. I was like,
I'm done saying that. I'm not saying
but I will say too, number one, like starting with Drake, man. I mean, this game,
time out. So hold on. Since you didn't believe, do you really have the right to speak?
Bro, can you blame me? We had.
Hell yeah, I can blame you. Drake, that should have told you something. We've all been spitting on the Patriots, myself included, for years. If I was optimistic like that, LA nigga, that should have told you, like, hold on, he must see something. Like, it's something, you know what I'm saying? You still, I laid it all out, and you still didn't believe. But the years that y'all was actually sorry as hell, you come on here talking about some 9, 10 wins.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's how I know you just be coming on there saying numbers.
What did you get these niggas, Jer?
I had him at 6.
I don't even remember if he gave him that. I think it was 5.
But you know what's crazy? I think JC, you ended up changing my mind in the middle of that prediction too. Like I'm like, he's like bringing up, but
so you gave these niggas 6. Yeah, what Tyrell say, nigga? You won't punish him.
I gave him 7. I gave him 7.
Drake, go to your room. You won't punish him.
Was that why you went up to 7? Yeah. After I was
no. I had it because if you go back onto my channel and watch the AFC,
I must go back to the prediction episode.
I'm
finna pull cards.
I gotta watch this again too.
I did the AFC East before we did the all grind prediction, right? And I had him at 7. But as you were like discussing things, I think I was like, you know what? JC got a point. Like they could win 9 or 10, like on best case scenario. Like, and I think I started to believe more as you were talking because I'm like, dang, JC is like absolutely right about this. Like I was skeptical because I was liking what they were doing, but I was skeptical because I'm like, they're still young as shit. They're still young, and Vrabel got to go in and implement the system.
I believe Drake has been NFL ready. He just didn't have the support around him to display it.
Let's be honest here. He didn't have the coach that believed in him. Like, Brisket was playing like shit last year, and he kept May on that damn sideline for too damn long.
I'm glad they did that with that line they had. I was glad, and that's why I believe in sitting these young niggas down on the sideline. I did not want Drake May in the game last year. I was glad they did that.
In the preview show as well.
That line, Dre, you remember that line, nigga? That spit was not the line they got right now.
We said the best case scenario for the New England Patriots, the best thing that ever happened to them was winning that game against Buffalo, because that caused them to not draft Travis Hunter and go get that blindside tackle in Will Campbell.
And
look how it's benefited.
Even though I think Travis would have been a great pick as well. Travis would have been a great pick as well. Like I don't think it was any wrong pick with that. But they did need Will Campbell more. You're right.
Probably not, because I think it was already works that Diggs was already talking about going over there. So that's probably why they didn't draft him. Because he was already in the works that they was going to get him.
Well, I wasn't even thinking on some offense, but I was thinking of a Gonzo, Travis on the other side duo. That's what I was thinking.
Because they got some killers, man.
Travis is good playing corner, man. He's good.
Hell yeah.
And Drake made that during that game, too. He was able to finish with a 91% completion percentage. He went 21 for 23 for 222. Also, thank you, Stevenson, for holding on to the fucking ball and getting
that's crazy. So the week that I benched Stevenson and Chase Brown, both of these niggas decide to have their damn best running games of the year. Ain't that crazy, bro?
Last week on the show, we had preached it's going to start getting colder, so that means they need to start learning how to run the ball. And that's
honestly been their only weakness this year.
Raymond know that, man. He played up there. He know that shit. He played up there.
Yeah, the Patriots ain't got no problem in the cold.
I know, but I was just saying that because our running game,
been mediocre, bro.
I feel you.
Drake, they can't depend on Drake just putting it in the air all game.
Yeah, I'm the past few games they have.
I ain't get to this trade and to this trade.
Yeah, but that's 17 weeks.
I feel you, dog.
We still got 10 more. We still got time.
And again, we just talked about how they schedule soft. When they play somebody for real,
they gotta know how to run the ball.
That's when you're gonna see for real.
That's crazy, bro. But I
just had to talk my spit to Coop because of how he treated me last time he was here. But we ain't got to keep spending too much time on these niggas.
Hey, next week, I'll see you next week.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel got that revenge dub.
Hold on. That was another thing. That was another reason he was talking spit, because he was talking spit about Vrabel. You was trying to talk spit about Vrabel, and I was telling you about his success in Tennessee when he first got there.
Hey, like I said,
so do he get an apology?
No, congratulations on Buffalo, but you winning against Tennessee and the Saints, fuck you. Hell no.
Come on now. He got Ryan Tannehill to the AFC Championship game. Come on, man.
That's right.
Ryan Tannehill as his AFC Championship quarterback. And when he couldn't figure out the quarterback situation, that's when it went down.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying.
You really got Tannehill.
That nigga said winning against the Titans and the Saints.
That's true though. I mean, come on, it was a little personal, you know what I'm saying? Because they did him dirty in Tennessee. They put all the blame on him. They put all the blame on their troubles on him. And then they went 4-9. They now 4-20 since Mike Vrabel.
You got to win against 31 and 32. Congratulations.
All right, man. Let's
but like I said, I salute the Buffalo win though. Like I said, that was incredible. I did,
and even then, that was another thing I was saying. Like, I wasn't even surprised about that because they always beat Buffalo. Even
but here's the thing, though.
That's what I've been telling people. So I knew that was a pencil in.
But at halftime, it wasn't looking like that. But when he made them adjustments second half, I was like, all right, Vrabel, shout out to him. I gave him his flowers because that was a great win. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a great win.
And they win at the right time because
JC, like I said, though, bro, the Titans and the Aints, I'm not giving them credit for that. No.
Well, that means you ain't giving them credit for none of the season because, like I said, they got a very soft schedule.
They're gonna win next week. They're gonna win next week, though. They're gonna win next week.
And like JC also said, though, too, like we're not a jugger. We don't have Tom Brady like we used to, so we can't be looking ahead of the schedule. Like, who do we play in 4 weeks? We're not good enough to be looking. It's next man up.
Still take it 1 week at a time.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to this paint drying game. Panthers and Jets.
Which one?
Paint drying.
Oh.
Probably was more entertaining than this shit.
Aaron
boy.
Aaron Grant, I'm gonna pray for you, bro. I know it's only
Justin Fields threw for 46 yards again.
This is bad.
45
bad,
last
bro.
week.
Come on,
46.
what's the excuse?
He got pulled out the game at halftime, Dre, because he got hurt.
Oh, here we go.
So
wait, what go? What are y'all talking about?
The
got hurt.
Is out.
What apologist? For what?
God, I'm sick and tired of y'all saying come on now.
What y'all saying? What? Hold on. Speak up, young
Justin
man.
Fields is a quarterback. He needs to be in a better system. It's not totally Justin Fields' fault.
Who said
it's the
that?
Jets.
Even if he's hurt.
It's the Jets.
It's the Jets now. It's the Jets. And
like,
it was the
that's all I'm
Bears.
gonna say. I'm not even gonna argue with you. It's the Jets.
Wait, hold on. So you
three systems.
Oh my god.
3 systems.
I bet you that nigga
He's
was
not him.
Browns.
Not him.
Oh, but you was giving your boy Trevor. You was giving your boy Trevor the excuse when he had 3 systems. But then when it's Justin Fields, you had 3 systems. Not to mention Justin Fields played good in one of those systems. Why you bringing up 3 systems? He played good in one of them.
Is paid as a top 5 when he played bottom 5. I haven't said that plenty of times.
It's just still the fact that y'all niggas came on this show and said on social media numerous of times, and y'all giving William or Trevor, his name is now,
William,
all these excuses though. What's up? But y'all don't want to.
Here's what I don't understand.
But y'all always shitting on Fields, which is
wait.
up.
When have you seen me personally, post anything about Trevor Lawrence and giving him excuses or saying anything?
I'm talking about last week when you and
last
Isaiah
week you gave this
you
and Isaiah gave these niggas.
That's what I'm talking about specifically. Last week y'all brought up him having 3 systems versus Justin Fields. I got
and technically it's still one system. It's just coaching. What's with Jacksonville? So
then you bringing up 3 systems for Fields as if he played bad in all 3 systems. The only systems he played bad in was the 2 trash teams. The 2 trash teams. When he was on a competent team with a competent system, he played competent.
Calling his ass out. You got the Jets owner shitting on Justin. Like, can we stop?
It's the Jets. Browns the Jets. Open so quick, give them niggas some validation.
Hey, this is the one thing that Browns fans can actually talk about is bad quarterbacks. Shut up with
this shit.
Clearly not. Because you didn't see him when he was in your division playing good. So clearly not. Nigga.
Why do you always compare the Browns? Nobody's talking about these niggas, man. Nobody's talking about the Browns. No, fuck that. Y'all niggas don't know ball, man. Fuck that shit. Y'all niggas want to fuck all that shit. Stop comparing the Browns. First of all, nobody's talking about them.
I didn't say compared to Browns.
Second of all,
Browns fans know what a bad quarterback look like.
Yes, bro. Shut the fuck up, please. Nobody, no.
Marv.
So first of all, when the
last time y'all had a quarterback?
No, JC, hold on. Let me get this, JC.
That's like saying a crackhead can't spot a crackhead from all the way. If a crackhead telling you hey, there's another crackhead across the street, you gonna listen to the crackhead or the non-crackhead?
So now niggas act like they can't hear, huh?
Fields would by far be the best quarterback in y'all room right now.
He's not him. No, he's not him.
When did the Jets owner shit on Fields?
I would die on this hill. He's not a good fucking quarterback.
When did the owner shit on Fields? When did they shit on Fields?
He just did it today.
What did he say?
He just did it today.
What'd he say?
I gotta pull up the quote, but he just did it today.
He just said he spit on him. So how you don't know the quote? He said he spit on him.
Stop lying, nigga. Stop it. Please. He ain't shit on nobody but in the toilet, nigga.
Aaron Glenn ain't even named the starter for next week yet.
If you look at any head coach with a quarterback like that, you're going to see similar results.
Oh, that's
not shitting on Justin Fields. If you have any head coach with a quarterback like Mike
Tomlin didn't get those results.
So hold on, time out. It's more like he's.
So it sounds like again, and you're talking about arguably the worst owner in sports anyway.
Exactly.
You're talking about Woody Johnson,
and you just said that.
Hold on, that's how damn bad you are to prove this point. Is that you quoting Woody?
Is that you quote Woody, the person you've been shitting on since day one?
My gosh.
The same nigga. Hold on, and time out. If I'm correct,
I can't win with these.
This is a show that you said you came on this show and said. If I quote, and thank JC and Ragu got on you, you said the Jets are struggling with themselves. Did you or did you not fucking say that weeks ago?
Yeah, because the whole Jets organization is shit.
So why are you quoting this nigga? Why are you quoting Woody? Why are you quoting the grandson? Fuck.
Because when your own owner is coming out and mind you, the owner is paying the quarterback. He's paying the quarterback, and he's shitting on the quarterback.
Tyrell, you know better than anybody. Most of these owners don't know jack shit about football, bro. Like, let's be for real.
Y'all keep.
Am I wrong in that? Am I wrong in that? Most of them owners don't know jack shit about football, bro.
Right.
We will talk circles around them talking football. Right or wrong?
Y'all enjoy it.
I
agree. Y'all enjoy it. I'm telling y'all.
Oh, get out!
Just
the
keep
field.
apologizing.
Get out!
Nigga trying to die in the hill of the Jets.
I'm talking to you guys when it comes to Justin Fields.
It's the Jets, nigga.
Right, nigga. Is you a Jets?
When he played on a good team, he played good.
It's Justin fucking Fields. He's not good. He's not.
Okay.
He's not.
Every back is basing that on the Jets.
He's not.
You're basing it on the Jets. Okay,
because he wasn't bad his last season in Chicago, and he wasn't bad on the Steelers.
It's not. And he goes to his fourth team, and the 14 give him a chance, and he still play like shit. I'm still gonna think he's a good quarterback.
JC, let him have that. It's like arguing with a brick wall, man. Just let him.
Exactly. I'm talking about Charles. Like arguing with a brick wall. We've been having the same discussion for 4 years. He's not
because you don't know what you're talking about half the time. So what's the point of us even saying this? You did you say this last year?
Good. He's not.
You know he didn't. You know he didn't. You know he didn't say that last year because he couldn't.
Exactly.
I was barely on this show last year.
We know that. So
even when you weren't on the show, you weren't saying spit about Fields. He was winning and putting up good numbers.
I've been saying he's been bad since the very beginning. And then when y'all try to get me to
was he bad on the Steelers? Was he bad on the Steelers?
No, he wasn't. But that's why I say every dog has their day.
He gets on a competent team. He gets on a competent team and puts up competent numbers, but we're not going to find the common denominator in that split.
But are these losses his fault? Let's be real here. No, be real. Be real with yourself.
Yes.
So what game was his fault that he lost? Be real here. What game?
Be real. Mm-hmm. He didn't lose the Steelers game. I will give him that, and that's about it. He sat out 2 games.
Damn.
The Dolphins game, I'm going to tell you this. The Dolphins game was not his fault. I'm going to be real with you. The Dolphins game was not his fault. Can you honestly sit here?
He ain't had his number 1 target the last 2 weeks. Like, name the receiver 2 on the Jets right now. Go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Name it right now.
Stop.
I can name the number 1.
It's
Garrett Wilson. Yeah. About the name, that's number 1.
And he don't even got that. So who is he throwing to right now?
Right.
He's not good.
Yeah, okay.
I'm letting y'all go ahead and do your thing. He's not good.
Yeah, just let him go, man. It's cool. Hey, like I said, we'll talk to the real representation of Cleveland soon.
And Eugene gonna get on here and say the same thing. He's gonna tell you that he's not a good quarterback.
Go ahead, go to your team, bro.
Dolphins and Browns. Yeah, talk about your team. Nigga.
Go to your team, nigga.
Y'all finally played somebody more trash than y'all. How you feel?
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point of that game. That's the point of that game. The Browns are is a boo-boo team with boo-boo schemes. The Miami Dolphins is straight diarrhea. Like straight diarrhea. And watching the Dolphins, it was like looking in the mirror. It was like I was like, damn, we play like that usually. Like it's kind of fun not to be on this side of the undisciplined, the inability to coach, inability to run time management, the shit quarterback, the shit play all the way around. It's good not to be on that side for 1 week. I'm already done with Dylan Gabriel. I'm already done.
Damn, nigga, 2 games?
Three games in. He's and I'm not done in the sense of bench him and he's tried, but he's Colt McCoy. He's not gonna come in and there's no insult. Like Colt McCoy had a good 13 years in the league, but he's not gonna come in and do anything special. He's not gonna crash the boat. He's just the guy that does exactly what you're told, and that's it. The Browns need to go find a quarterback at some point. Oh, we ain't got no receiver 1. Come on,
make drops.
So why are you saying you done with Dylan?
Because let's see, the Steelers game, right? Which I actually got on here and defended him because I'm like, you don't have your quarterback drop back 58 times, right? Like, but there were like a shit ton, and Marv, you can attest it. There was a shit ton of hospital balls he threw in that Steelers game, and he's like overly aggressive, like, and he should have had 4 interceptions in that game, right? He threw an interception against Miami that got called back for a questionable pass interference. I just look at Dylan Gabriel, I'm like, he's not the guy. He's not. He's going to be a good backup quarterback. I can already tell. He's already a good backup quarterback. 3 games in, that's all I need to see. He ain't gonna do a lot of crazy ass shit, but he ain't the guy.
Hey, shout out to Judkins for what he did for my fantasy team. Salute.
Absolute. Judkins played amazing. That 46-yard run touchdown was a thing of beauty. It's about damn time the Browns did something. 2 of those came out of the Wildcat, which is
that nigga is the Lambo sitting in front of the trash trailer park right now.
He is, bro. He is.
Jay Will, you owe Judkins an apology.
Jay Will, come on back to the front of the delegation. Jay Will,
you owe Judkins an apology.
Come on back. I'm glad you remember that. Cool. I thought
Judkins that apology that's so rightfully deserved.
But Judkins is like legit, like he's so good, like behind this horrible ass offensive line that he makes 1-yard runs into 5-yard runs.
He does a
he's
good
just
job
so
of
good at finding small lanes, reading the field. He doesn't go down on first contact. He don't go down on second contact. Like he's very difficult to bring down, and he's not like the most quote unquote explosive person, but like he has everything else that you need for a great running back. Like he just has all the tangibles. So like when you have a bad offensive line like this, especially like when you got a bad offensive line, like I'll put it to you like this: he's Nick Chubb 2.0. He's Nick Chubb 2.0. Like we just landed another Nick Chubb, if you ask me.
Damn, and you're gonna have to go through the same pain as Nick Chubb, huh?
Go to the same shit. Yep.
I didn't watch this because
I love Joe Patonio. Don't get it twisted. I love Joe Patonio, but he's 35 years old and is about to retire.
Because I boycott Miami, so I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I know. I almost watched a couple times for fantasy purposes, but
so here's the thing:
nah.
Why the fuck is Mike McDaniel still employed?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Especially after that loss,
he got some tape. He got some tapes on that owner.
Got some
right, and then got to. And then not only that, but like the Browns, great. I got to give the Browns credit where credit is due. They scored 21 points off of 4 turnovers, which is great. The one was the pick 6 by Campbell. Campbell looks great so far. I'm glad that we got Campbell so far. Like these first 2 games, he's been playing absolutely amazing. Grant Delpit played a phenomenal game. From like he got the forced fumble, he got the interception, he got the sack. Like he played a great game. Carson Schlesinger, I'm telling you guys, all pro linebacker right there.
UCLA, yes sir, UCLA.
Alex Wright played a good game. I didn't see a lot from Matt Collins this week, but Matt Collins is always playing good. Mason Graham did a good job. Like the defense play like the Legion of Boom at home, and then when we go on the road, it's like y'all don't play like that. But like good win, and especially like considering like the weather that was supposed to happen, that didn't happen till about 7:00 at night. They got lucked out with some decent weather, all things considered. Because they were saying 60-mile-per-hour wind and 50 degrees. It was 72, and we barely had any wind. We just had some rain.
Hey, you look at Dre's face like, nigga, shut up about these Browns. This nigga Dre's face was like...
2 boo-boo teams, 2 boo-boo schemes. Let's move on.
Hey, Tyrell, 8 more.
Yeah.
8 more.
Oh, by the way, I can't do that because my brother put it to me best. You can't be a 1-5 team and put belt ass, but they still belt ass.
Man, you better get it in while you can, nigga.
Yes,
you know this ain't gonna happen again.
Ass. And it was against New England next week, so back to square one.
You can let any team talk spit to you, but a Dolphin fan better not say spit.
No, for real.
Right.
For real. 72 season. You weren't allowed for it.
What their quarterback's dealing with, they have no business to talk with what their QB's going through.
Hey, here's the thing, but Dolphins fans is not claiming Dolphins right now. So
no, they're not. They're in the strip club right now.
They go to
I got a couple uncles that's Dolphin fans too. I ain't heard them niggas say spit this season.
And then on top of that, you have, like I said, then we can move on. Then you just, like I said, you got McDaniel at the. You got on number 1. You got Tua. Calling players out, team meetings being late, all that stuff. Then you got McDaniel.
Then you come out playing like I don't even know the term.
You're right. Because remember we talked about that? It's like you don't want to say that when you got a whole offensive line that need to block for you. There were a lot of plays in this game where the offensive line is like, "Hey, go ahead, go get him. We don't care. We do not care." I've never seen the Dolphins like the Dolphins are bad, but like their offensive line is not that bad. Like. They just let him walk through. They was like, man, go ahead. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. We don't care. Like, notice how, like, when it was a run play, they really blocked for HN. When it was a pass play, Tua, yeah, good luck. And then when Quinn Ewers came in, they was like, okay, we'll block again. Like, yeah, he pissed a lot of motherfuckers off. Over 23, 100 yards and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, buddy.
JC.
Fell to ass. All
right, nigga, too much time on these niggas. We going to the Aints and the Bears.
Every time the Bears win, I think of Stormin in this regard. Like, damn,
Yeah.
6 more.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But you was just talking shit about the Patriots. But y'all
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I
I know. That's why I was like, it's the Aints. It's the Aints.
it's the Aints.
But also, you also had Swift, who had a hell of a day.
Swift. If it wasn't for Swift, y'all niggas would be 2-4 right now. Because that nigga done had the best 2 games since he was on the Eagles.
But they're not. They're 4-2. 4-2.
Hey, like I told Norman when I was on the phone with him yesterday. What was Chicago record last year after 6 games again?
I know. That was last year though.
Oh, okay.
I get it.
Only week 7, JC.
Hey, hold on. Time out. This ain't the History Channel. This is the present.
Just saying, sometimes history repeats itself. That's all I'm saying. Same exact record as last year, brother.
Hey, last time they started 4-2. Last time they started 4-2 was 2018. We kind of know what
they was 4-2 last year.
No, they wasn't 4-2 last.
No, they weren't.
Not last year. They were.
Oh, that's what it was. That Washington game, they was supposed to be 4-2.
Exactly.
That's what it was. I knew I see 4-2 somewhere.
Let's just hope the Bears don't get to experience another double doink. Let's just say that.
Yep.
But nigga, that still don't excuse you proceeding to win one or two more games the rest of the season, nigga.
Damn, and the Saints, what'd you guys call them?
We've seen it
turned
happen
it over
before.
4 times. Like, you can't turn it over that many times.
Man, that's Chicago defense for real. Caleb didn't even do spit for real. That Chicago defense.
It was a defense. It was a defense. It was.
And shout out to his O-line though too, because they only allowed him to get sacked once the entire game.
No, I'm gonna shout that defense out. That defense.
Yeah.
Caleb and Jack Swift. Quit stat watching, nigga.
Who?
This nigga Dre.
Oh yeah, I was
all that damn stat watching, nigga.
I saw the game. I was gonna say,
nigga Caleb ain't dead sweet.
That's what I say. I'm gonna shout the defense out. Them niggas, they won the game for real.
We ain't gonna take much time on this. Yeah, you already know what game this is.
The shutout.
Raiders and Chiefs, man. The AFC West. Here you go.
Hey, they're going for first.
Get him, real. Did not tell you not to come up in here talking that dumb spit, arrowhead. Move your hand. Move your hand.
He not to move your hand, bro.
Move that hand right now. Don't you run away.
Ain't gonna like that spit. I gotta send that clip to him.
Clip that. Clip that. He said, move your hand.
Hey, they came out the room. Like, you remember when your parents used to snap the belt before they whipped your They said, get your ass over here.
Geno Smith has 67 yards passing to the entire.
Oh my goodness.
That defense.
Free Genty, man. Free Genty. Generational running back that's gonna be a misery.
Base. Oh my goodness.
That dude could not find his O-line could not do shit for him. He could not move a lick.
Yeah, man. I don't even know, bro. Like,
my goodness.
That team just needs Jesus, bro. I don't even know what comments are really making. Like, y'all need Jesus, bro. If y'all want more news on the Raiders and the ins and outs, shameless plug. Go to my OG Raider show, man, and he'll break all that.
Trinity. They need the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit at this point. They need 3.
I'm gonna see him later. I'm gonna see him later this week, so I gotta ask him what happened.
Boy, oh boy!
You said you're gonna see him.
Yeah, we got to sneak over the show later this week.
Oh, okay. I thought he pulling up somewhere. Or you pulling up? I'm like, wait, what?
you know my situation. I ain't pulling up nowhere, no time.
Yeah. Nah, he could have been coming to Cleveland. Ragu be traveling the game sometime.
Nah, bro, that nigga's listen here. I don't know what to say or do about this. So
there is nothing.
Oh, I know something I can talk about. Mr. Coot.
Yes, sir.
I told you to sit tight on them Chiefs, didn't I? I said I wasn't rolling with what you was talking. I told you I'm not rolling.
Who they win against?
I don't give a damn who they win against, nigga. I'm looking at that record. You said it was over.
Ravens, the Raiders.
You said it was over, brother. And I told you to hold tight.
Hold tight to what?
This is 15 and Andy Reid we talking about.
Hold tight to what? What happened? Hold tight to what? hold tight to what, JC? What happened? What's going on?
Okay.
They Super Bowl bound now?
They reigning AFC champs and sitting at 4-3.
They Super Bowl bound? They
are reigning AFC champions sitting at 4-3.
So like Dave Chappelle said, is that hot? Is that what's hot on the street right now? They going back?
I'm going off of what you said. You said it was over. You said it was over. I've seen no indication of that, brother. I've seen zero indication of that.
And they got their guys back, Rasheed and
niggas is coming back on top of that.
Trey, shut up. You agree with me. So what are you talking?
Wait, I didn't agree.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Y'all did. Y'all definitely agree with this nigga.
You definitely
I was on the hill by myself that day, so yes, you did.
All right, well, if JC said I did, damn. But they got Rasheed Rice.
No, be quiet.
That makes a big difference.
No, stop flip-flop. Be quiet, flip-flop.
That makes a big difference with them coming back.
All I'm saying is, bro, I'm not saying they're literally going to the Super Bowl because it's a long season. But what I'm saying is they've done nothing for me to turn my back and say that reign is over.
I didn't say you had to turn your back, Mr. Rome. So you go. I'm gonna be respectful too, Mr. Sir. King. All I'm saying is this. I didn't ask you to turn. For me, I'm saying I don't see nothing. That's all I'm saying. I don't see it.
Oh, from your perspective.
From my perspective.
So
I'm not asking you.
So talk to you come playoff time. Then what?
Yeah, we'll have a conversation in January. Okay. We'll have a conversation.
I'll see you in January, brother.
Yeah, we'll have a conversation.
Make sure you front and center too.
If I'm wrong, your platform, my platform, I'll even go on Instagram Live and say I'm sorry. if they do something, if they go to the playoffs and pound, do this dog shit, I would be like, hey, I apologize to you.
And shout out to the football world who just completely gave up on Mahomes because this nigga probably wasn't going no higher than 7th, 8th round in most fantasy leagues, and this nigga's playing like an MVP right now. I don't know if niggas have realized that, but he's like damn near top 3 in every statistical category.
He's playing his best football like since Eric Bieniemy was there. Like he has not played like at this level with Matt Nagy as the offensive coordinator there, and it's like they finally started to gel and click. Mahomes is taking his game back to that.
What a job to get! You got Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback. God damn!
But that's like
you got to do to fall into a position like that.
Shoot, no Andy Reid.
It's a lot of coordinators that's trying to. A lot of coordinators like, man, I'm trying to see what that be like.
Sit back and let me
coordinator. I got Patrick Mahomes. Let's be honest here. If I got Dak Prescott so far this year, man, I'm cool. I'm cool. I know my quarterback gonna go out there and play, bro.
But throw me over there.
You know he gonna play in the regular season.
Throw me over there. I'll make it happen. I'll be happy too.
All right, let's go. Colts and Chargers. The game this was the first, I guess, quote unquote test they said for the Colts. How they looking?
They passed.
This is
plain and simple. They passed.
Danny Dimes, man. I don't know, bro. I was trying to hold off, but I don't know. You kind of looking a little bit legitimate, brother.
Here's the hot take.
I mean, that offense couldn't be stopped.
Here's the hot take, and here's the team.
Oh boy,
the Colts have a strong playoff run. I think they have a strong shot in the playoffs.
I agree.
I think they do, bro. The defense looking good, and the offense. I agree.
And they're playing like legitimate like teams that like are playoff contenders so far, and they're passing every single time. Like even that Rams game, like they played so damn good against the Rams. Like this is a legit team, man.
As a Rams fan, I'm saying they could have easily won that game, and I was at that game.
If it was a bad home call, they could
have easily won that game.
And I'll say this too, like. The funny thing is, right? Anybody that had expectations this high for the Colts is either one or two things. Either they just a diehard delusional fan. I'm talking
my boy Kenny. Shout out my boy Kenny.
Yeah, I think that's the only person that probably had high hopes for the Colts.
Or they on some bullshit because I had the Colts at 6 wins in total. They're already 6-1.
And just so y'all know, he's going to see this, by the way. He watches the show just to see what we said about the Colts. So he's
the next test for me for the Colts.
Shout out to Kenny. Shout out to Kenny.
But I only gave them 6 wins. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit, sugarcoat it.
And they got
6 wins. I did not have expectations for them.
They got 6 right now.
They're at 6
Damn.
right now, and they got full control of this division with Jacksonville dropping 2, with Houston losing. We know what Tennessee is. Like, they have full control of this division right now, and this is
their best record since
amazing.
09 when they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, this is amazing, and I'm very like I'm
They went
glad
to
to see this good football.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Damn.
Yes, they did.
They lost.
And you know, I wasn't high on this team whatsoever. I remember even being on this show, like, hey, based off the preseason games, I'm like, damn, Riley Leonard looking like their best damn quarterback. Nobody expected Danny Downs to play like this. Nobody expected the damn Colts to play like this. Let's not kid our fucking selves. But
Taylor's going
I
off.
know I didn't.
I
was telling in the offseason, I was telling my boy Kenny the whole time. I'm like, man, this is gonna be a long season with y'all, Daniel Jones.
But I gave him. But here's the thing. Even Jay Will can vouch for this. On my show, I gave him 9 because every December you see them always in the mix for playoffs.
Yeah, always.
So that's why I was like, they can get.
I think 9. I gave him. I think I probably like got talked off the ledge right before, and I think I was like, yeah, y'all do be in like that 8-9 range, 7-10. You know what I'm saying? So I think I probably gave him somewhere in there. But I seen a lot of Colts fans. To your point, Cool. I seen a lot of Colts fans. I was actually pissed off because Richardson got benched before the season started. So I want to talk to them Colts fans because I know quite a few.
And that's why Jay Will been dodging me.
That's how you know that nigga was talking bullshit. This nigga wasn't ain't coming on no shows. Right. This team doing good. You know he was talking bullshit.
I knew Richardson wasn't going to start. He sacked it against Baltimore in that first drive. I was like, yeah, he ain't starting. I was like, you ain't read that blitz like that. I was like, yeah, you're cooked, buddy. Like, it's over.
But we didn't. Let's keep it real. None of us are Daniel Jones playing like this.
No.
None of it. Anybody who say they did is a damn lie.
No. And like I mentioned, he went to both Eli and Peyton Manning's camp, and he's played for both of those teams, and he's doing his thing, man. He's doing this thing, and I think the Colts all around the coaching, again, having that owner involved but not too involved, and having everybody on their A game is making this team so much better. And I'm gonna tell y'all something: if they make a deep run like this, there are going to be some of the younger, like, trust fund kids that are going to start doing this shit because they seen it working in Indianapolis. They're gonna try to replicate this. I'm telling you.
Here's a
trust
fun
fund
fact.
Kids.
Here's the fun fact about me. See, I don't think I said nothing about Daniel Jones. That's just how crazy it was. I was like, cool. I was like, oh, he's back. I was like, oh, it was times where I even forgot he existed. So, hey, Mr. Danny Jones,
goodness,
I apologize to you, bro.
Oh, he gets the apology.
I was blaming you off, but here's the funny part. Like I said, I was like, oh, I forgot he went over there. It's like I really forgot about Daniel Jones. But
do y'all watch the schedule videos that the teams be putting out?
No.
So they also, like, the Colts and the Chargers had very similar schedule release videos, and like they did the whole Minecraft style, and then they tried to say, oh, they copied off each other, and then the Chargers made fun of the quarterback situation with, like, between Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson. So it's kind of like this game kind of bit them in the ass. It was kind of personal because, like, they made fun of that shit.
That leads to my next question I was going to ask y'all. Like, so what does this game say? Because, you know, we've given the Colts their praise. But what does this game say to y'all about the Chargers?
Absolutely.
Where y'all at with them?
I'm still the same.
Me too.
I'm still they going to the playoffs.
However, let's see what's going to happen with this pressure. Because now it's some pressure.
But here's the thing. Like I said, the reason why I say that, JC, is because the West is not looking good. That's why I say I can still think they can make the playoffs.
I think they can make the playoffs as well.
Well, Denver. We're not on that game yet, but I mean, them getting that game that gave them some leverage. You know, so
this is what pressure gonna do.
And they still number 3 though in the division.
I think it was Nick Saban that just said this. Don't exactly quote who it was, but pressure creates two things: either you're gonna crumble under pressure or you're gonna create a diamond out of pressure. And the Chargers are feeling the pressure. Kansas City is starting to make their run now. Denver got this impressive win, this impressive comeback against the New York Giants.
I love this season, bro. I love this.
Mind you,
this is wide open. Pause.
With that, and I want to say this, like, that Denver game
I got to effing with y'all, bro.
Giants game.
I
Come
can't
on,
play
man.
with y'all, bro.
The Giants game could be very important when it comes to seeding because let's say Denver turns around and beats the Chargers in their second meeting, and the tiebreaker is going to be this Giants game because they go down to division. If they have the same division record, they split the game. The next thing is the common opponent. Denver beat them. The Chargers lost to them. That Denver Giants game is really important when we start to play it down the stretch. So y'all keep your eye on that as well.
I remember when I seen that score, I was at the Rams game. I must have looked up there. I said, "Is that a typo? Them niggas lost to the Giants." I was like, I can't wait to see them highlights. How the hell that happened? I didn't even believe it when I saw it.
I think they did it. It was on DT Day 2 or something. They scored 33 points. I was like, wow. It's not just football.
Yeah, I'm very I'm excited about the Colts as well, and I agree with you, Marv. I think they're going to make a run, and it's going to be crazy because a lot of people are not going to give them a chance.
Slow y'all roll.
No, nigga.
Come on, man.
If we're wrong about this, I will come on to the show and say, "Hey, we were wrong." I fully believe in the Indianapolis Colts, and I would definitely.
Hold on, Tyrell, I got you.
In a couple weeks.
Tyrell, I got you.
Nigga, we just finished talking about Jacksonville 7-2 a couple years ago.
Tell them this, Tyrell. See you in January, nigga. Tell them that, Tyrell.
In January.
See what in January?
See you in
beat
January.
them niggas. So see what?
Now, here's the thing, right?
These guys right here beat.
They play Pittsburgh in a couple of weeks.
We're not talking about that, though.
Pittsburgh.
All we saying is, no, here's the thing. We said we'll see you in the playoffs with the Colts. See them in January. Yeah, that's all. Like you said with the Chiefs. I'm going to say with the Colts.
Y'all probably just got me in trouble, too. My boy going to see this. He finna call me as soon as this been tried. Like, what's that you was saying?
What's up with all that shit you was talking?
I'm like,
he do that shit every week.
That's what he gonna say.
I'm a believer enough to where I'm 80% there with the Colts. I'm a believer enough. They beat, and I know I forgot who they played this week, but they played Pittsburgh the following week.
Yeah.
These are the first real two tests for real though. Like it was, I think. Like I think the Chargers.
Let me make sure I get this.
Bravo, clap. Y'all did that. Y'all got Pittsburgh next week. We'll see how you do against that Tomlin defense, who probably got the most continuity in the league. So we shall see. You said them.
They got the Titans.
You shaky about them corners. Cool. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, they got the Titans and then Pittsburgh. So they got the Titans this week, and they got Pittsburgh
the Titans
next
first.
week. They got the Titans first.
Well, that's a division game, so don't be surprised on that. You know how those can go.
Then they go to Pittsburgh. If they go into Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh and get a good win against Pittsburgh, they're not.
Or if they lose, but it's like
very narrow, kind of like that.
Let me correct that real quick. The must win is for us because they had our number the past two times we played them.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a must win for us because last year
that make it even more intensified.
That's what I can't wait. It's gonna be.
I wish they could flex that game. I'm sorry they can't. They can't flex that game. I wish they flex that game to Sunday night, and they can't.
Who's Sunday night right now?
I mean for that week against Pittsburgh.
Seahawks and Commanders. Seahawks.
Oh yeah, they could flex that. I don't mind want to see that.
Yeah, but they can't flex a game until like week 11.
Because this Sunday the Steelers and Packers.
Don't they start flexing now? Like start choosing what they're gonna flex or not, or they don't start until
by week 11. By week 11, week 12 is when they flex it.
We got the Sunday,
but they do it like 2-3 weeks before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not enough time because you have to like they do it in advance, but it starts. They can't go any further than, or they can't go anything before week 11.
Mm-hmm.
So we got another contender for game of the year again, man. It seems like every week we get at least one or two of them. Game of the year contender, man. Giants and the Donkeys, bro. First time in NFL history a team scores 33 after being shut out in the first 3 quarters, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yep. I turned this game. Well, I went to another game because I was like, yeah, this.
It looked like it was about to
after
add.
Johnson got that last touchdown, I was like, yeah, this been over with. And I started watching another game, and then we ended up playing 21 until Sunday night primetime came on.
Yeah, they're
And
also
then I came back and
first.
seen that score, and I said, "Wait, same thing I said with the Chargers game. Like, how they lost that? Like, and then when I seen the highlights and seeing the back and forth, because they lost the lead again, and they still came down and won at the time.
Yeah, they're the first. They're also the first team to be down by 18 or more points in the final 5 minutes and come back and win the game.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Brother,
I hate Sean Payton. I hate the Donkeys. I respect his dub.
Yeah, you gotta respect that, dub.
Brother, I know I'm trying to be professional on your show, but man, fuck whole Knicks. I don't care. Congrats. Who cares? Who cares?
The thing is, I set him on my bench for Aaron Rodgers.
And you know what's funny?
I put up 39.
You know what's funny too,
I
JC?
still won the game, but still.
Everyone, including
Don't that feel
myself-
good when you accidentally bench somebody, but you still pull it out somehow?
Still-
Damn.
Pause.
Oh,
Pause.
gosh.
Whoa.
Damn.
Getting crazy over here, chat.
Come on.
Oh my god. He had to walk away from. He couldn't even pre-pause, bro. He just. Oh my God.
Marv, I think you're gonna take over the rest of the show.
I'm not saying nothing at all.
Right, I hate y'all.
This man said,
No, you did that to yourself, man.
No comment. I am
That
not
was
saying.
self-inflicted right there.
This bit is all cool fault, bro.
No, it's
I
not.
hate y'all. I hate y'all.
No, it's not. It's not my fault.
Back to regular schedule programming, man.
But-
What have we learned from the Donkeys? Where are we at with the Donkeys? They're 5-2. They're sitting, I believe, top 3 in the AFC.
Here's the thing.
I'm waiting till
let
week
me-
12.
Let me say this, though.
I agree.
We know it's not a paper game, but it still was an ugly win. They still you did your homework, but you handed it in on some crumbled up paper. That's what the Donkeys look like to me.
And Sean Payton did say something like I said, I hate that guy, but he did say I don't want them to get so high in what they did in the fourth quarter that we just completely ignore all the bullshit we did to put ourselves in that position in the first place.
Like I said, a nice 5-2, but this game right here, like I said, it was just.
It's been an ugly 5-2. If we being real.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's
Yeah, I'm glad somebody said that though.
The
It's like I
defense has
said.
been- Go ahead, Marv.
No, you good. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the defense, man. It's been letting up points lately, and I think we said it too on your show before we kicked off, Marv. Like, I think the number one thing that's why when we say it's not a paper game on paper, that they look fucking dominant on that defensive side, but it's not a paper game. It's not. So they definitely, they came out with the win, got the win, but like Marv said, they're gonna go back and they can't pretend like the first 3 quarters didn't happen.
I will say this though, just like how Rail said the Steelers loss was good for them youngers on the Pats. I think this was a real good gut punch loss for Dart and Scatterboo. That everything ain't all roses and greens, pastures. You know what I'm saying? So
lollipop gills.
I think they needed a good gut punch, hurtful loss like this to reset themselves. And then something my pops brought up when we was talking about the game. Next year he get Malik back. You know what I'm saying? So right now they can get some of their tendencies together, do some learning, and then he gonna have another toy to play with when Malik get back.
Yeah, and think about this. So we had a quarterback battle between 2 young quarterbacks, two of the youngest quarterbacks that have some good futures. This is the game that I always like. This is the example of. I have a belief of if you are down 33 or fewer points, you have a chance to win the game. This is a prime example of that. Like I don't truly give up. Now, depending on where you at in the game, obviously, but my standard rule is you got to score 34 points or more to win the game, to solidify a win and get a dub. And my measurement is largest comeback in NFL history is 33 points. That's the measurement. Makes sense, right? So
the Vikings and
Vikings.
I was gonna say the Vikings.
3 years
I
ago.
was watching that. The only reason I was still watching that game is because I think I was playing against Justin Jefferson. So you know how you feel like if you watch it, it make a difference.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I was still watching. But then I ended up seeing the greatest comeback in NFL history. So,
Yeah.
But
outside
here's
of
the
the
thing:
Super Bowl,
it's not over until
It's over.
Quarter 4, 0-0-0. It's not over until it hits the fourth
Yep.
quarter. 3-0.
And it kind of reminded me, and everybody talking about it when the Giants put up their graphic, they was up 19-0 at the start of the fourth quarter. People started putting up the Falcons graphic from Super Bowl 51.
Yeah,
I mean, it felt like that though. But overall, that was a great comeback on Demaryius Thomas Day. Rest in peace to Demaryius Thomas, and you saw the
I know,
amount
man.
of
Number
former
33.
that was crazy.
yeah,
That was
former
crazy.
teammates. You see all them former. That's how you know he was beloved, man. All them former teammates that like came out and showed love and support and stuck it out and
shout out
all that stuff. So and shout out to his mom. She's a strong woman, man.
I met her because she was because he went to Georgia Tech and I seen her out there before. So shout out to his mom. She's a beloved, beautiful person, like wonderful soul, loving soul, like just like your average mom, sweet mom for real.
Yeah.
So shout out to her for being strong but the Giants, y'all just show y'all just don't be cocky too.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Don't be cocky. But shout out to Scatterboo and Dark. That's a nice nasty dude.
They're
That's
I will
a
say
good
this too, like that was an emotional, like to see like his mom like able to like touch his face, like and she stayed strong, like she didn't break down, like everybody would be like, yeah, man, break down, that's your son. But like you just see that love and just like that was emotional. That was just even
see they couldn't do her like that
so
on that night, man.
Right,
That
that's
would
what
be
I was
dirty.
thinking too. Yeah, I was just thinking that too, JC. I was just thinking that.
And none of that, but you had you had majority of the Super Bowl 50 team there too. They had the Vince Lombardi trophy out and everything. Like, yeah, you got it. Come on now.
Yeah, y'all can't do it that night like that.
Yeah, no.
Because I think didn't they combine the two? Didn't they combine the celebration of the 10-year and Demaryius Thomas Day? I think they combined the two because it was a lot. Or if they didn't, they had a lot of former players on that team that was there. So I think they combined the two. So you dang sure can't do that on Demaryius Thomas Day on the 10-year anniversary celebration of the Super Bowl 50 victory. You can't do that, man. You can't. No. And they made the comeback, so you got to give them credit. I give him credit on that one.
Let's go.
I don't like the donkeys neither. Fuck them, but shit, credit.
Green Bay and Arizona, man.
Arizona is who we thought they were. I keep telling y'all that.
7 the games decided by one score.
That's
they're
great
not that
by
guy.
one score.
They're not them. They're not that guy.
I mean, they don't have a quarterback, real, like to be fair. Or any
and
of them.
I ain't gonna lie to you too. I had to look up when Call of Duty was coming out. Like, where Kyler at?
Battlefield 6 already came out.
I had to look at I was like, hey.
Battlefield 6 came out last Friday, not this past Friday, but the previous Friday. Kyler Murray missed both games. Ain't that
You said Call of Duty though.
You did say Call of Duty.
Same game. It's essentially the same
no, shut
game.
up.
I'm about to go get Ragu. You kept saying Call of Duty, Call of Duty.
Game too.
That shit funny.
First shooter came out.
What's your thoughts on the game though?
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't watch it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Micah Parsons 3 sacks.
Yeah, Parsons.
I saw. To be honest, bro, from what I was watching, bro, he really had like 5 sacks for real, bro. Yeah. He got rid of that ball a couple times. Like Micah and Love, I can say because we was kind of joking about it when we was watching it, bro. They both earned their bread. They both was earning their 200. Like Micah was getting the stops that they needed. You know what I'm saying, to kind of cement the game. He got them the ball back the first time. And then, Arizona did what they did. And then Jordan Love, it was like, all right, let's see. We gave you $200 million. Now, this is the times where you show up for. This is the times where you give us that $200 million worth. And he got down there and got the game winning drive. So, yeah, that's what I can say from my perspective.
Real quick, I got a funny story about going back to the Denver game. Real quick, I got a funny story. I was actually doing a live stream in the middle of that game, and I did the belt to ass thing, like the Giants putting belt to ass on Denver. And then when I looked at the score at the phone again, I was like, "Wait, these motherfuckers just came back?" I looked at that bitch like, "No, there's no fucking way."
Bro, we started playing 21, bro. We was just waiting for because my pops was a Falcons fan, so we was just waiting for prime time at that point. It
was the same thing. Like I looked at my phone, Arizona was up 23-10, and I looked down again. I'm like, wait, they blew this game. Like, oh my goodness, like Arizona keeps shooting themselves in the foot.
But this would have been. I'm not gonna lie. This would have been a bad loss for Green Bay right here. This would have been a really bad loss, especially for how everybody was talking about him after 2 games. Washington Communist Party in Dallas.
Honestly,
Tyrell, you might need to.
Oh yeah. I got you. Look,
You know, BTA, and also
no Debo Samuel, no Scary Terry. Jenny Daniels look mid without him.
Damn.
Hell out of here.
Also
Dak Prescott whipping that ass. Get out of here. Y'all made Matt Eberflus look good. Get your ass.
CD is back.
CD is back.
George Pickens stepped up to the plate, even despite the fact that CD's back. And because
Javonte, the late draft pick of the year.
And for real though, shout out to Brandon Aubrey, man. That nigga there, boy.
That's my kicker. That's my kicker.
5 field goals from 60+ yards, though.
Bro,
hey.
This nigga be doing that shit like his Evan.
Every week.
Like, all right, 60 yard. Like, he still be having room behind it too. Like,
right. That's my kicker too. That's why I was like, shout out to him
as well.
I was like, oh,
but also too this year,
and he got the potential to truly be like one of the ones we mentioned with the Tuckers and Vinatieri's. Like,
yeah,
he has a chance to do that. Now I don't know if Dallas offense gonna give them a chance to be that for those type of moments, but somebody had did the math, bro, of like his career high of kicks. If Dallas to get what's considered field goal range for him, they would only need 25 yards of offense a drive to get some points.
Hey, that's fine.
That's insane, bro.
Thanks to my adjustment scoring in my fantasy league, he got me 21.
And then Dak is just having a hell of a year too.
Is crazy, bro. What type of bullshit you got going?
Yeah,
kickers and defense matter. The league I run, I made defense and kickers matter. They don't usually matter in most games. I made them matter in my league.
No, kickers is sleepers, bro. What you mean?
Yeah,
Aubrey just got me 18 this week.
He got me 21, so I'm
18?
happy about that. But
he got me
because you get 6.
Oh, he got me 20 something. Right? He got me 20 something.
The Communist
I don't know what kind of rules y'all niggas got.
So the Communist Party, they try to come in and take.
Let me look back.
They
make
thought
sure
they were
I
gonna win, but America's team showed what capitalism is all about and just kept over.
Yeah, he got 18. He had five. He had 5
from the 60
extra points. He had 1 60-yarder, which is 6 points, 40-yarder for 4 points, and then he had 1 regular field goal.
Yeah, in my league, 60-yard field goals count for 5 points in my league. It's a 5-point difference.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's also a 5. It's also you also lose 5 points if you miss it. So,
that's effed up. That's effed up.
Never join your league.
Hell nah.
But also too, man, Dak is just. Shout
out Dak. We be talking spit about Dak, but he balling right now.
Real, what they get if they get it blocked? Like you lose.
Let me check.
Ain't it the same spit?
Yeah, that shit. Wow.
That's the same spit. If you miss, you miss.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's true. That is true.
But let's go Sunday night primetime, man.
We got the CMC game.
We got the Dirty Birds and the Niners.
Hey, also that last drive for the 49ers and late in the fourth quarter when they put it up 20-10.
Man, Jay, let's just keep it simple. They could not F with that white boy. It was they could not F with the white boy. We was watching that game. They couldn't spit with that nigga.
You mean the tall boy, right?
My bad, cool. You right. You couldn't spit with that tall.
Yeah, the tall guy.
I had to be politically incorrect real quick though, because it was like that. It was like that. They couldn't do spit with C-Mac.
That man, no. Every time he touched the ball, bro, he
did whatever he wanted, bro. He did whatever he wanted. I saw somebody win their fantasy league single-handedly because of that nigga.
I think Trent Williams and I forget his name, but Trent Williams also got that at the end of the game, the running back thing, because the way the line like protected.
Oh, the National Running Back Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But McCaffrey, bro, he was just once he got started, bro, he couldn't be stopped after that.
There's games like that where Ragu need to come in here and apologize to that man. The way he be dogging C-Mac. But what's up with Atlanta, man? Y'all think they just figuring some spit out still, or what's the deal with them? What do y'all see?
It's kind of tough because especially the way they won that Buffalo game was style, but I don't know what's up with them, bro. For real,
it seems like every year, like they can never just get momentum. It's always like good news, bad news. You know what I'm saying?
Mark,
like,
you remember earlier in the podcast you asked me what do I consider consistency?
And that's the fucking Falcons right there.
This is the Falcons. And Dre, even though I like got upset with you for putting the Falcons as a bottom 5 team on my channel,
it was just for inconsistent reasons.
But
time out.
Bottom 5 is crazy.
Trust me. I already
because they were inconsistent.
You almost gave me a heart attack when he said that. You almost gave me a heart attack when he said that. I was like, "Are you serious?" But like, he is right about them being inconsistent, but that don't warrant a bottom 5. They middle of the pack.
Yeah,
you put them on the bottom 5.
I actually had them getting the number 1 record in their division, because I feel like they were going to do just enough to be there. And I know it's still not over yet. We got this week 7.
But having them as a bottom 5 is insane to the
cool. Don't even dignify, bro. Like don't even dignify that shit. And then
how's it? Wait, how?
He just be wanting to talk this time.
You just heard what I just heard, right?
I did. You see, I tried to move on.
You're right. Let's move on.
That was the last Power Rankings video because I didn't do a Power Rankings video last week. I needed a mental break.
You're right, Jesse. Let's move on from that. Yeah, I see what you mean, Tyrell. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do a Power Rankings video last week. I needed a mental break from all that BS.
I get it. That's crazy.
But Atlanta, Raheem, I think Raheem is gonna have to find a way to get some real momentum of winning habits going forth, and not this like we're gonna play great this game and then we're gonna play mediocre this game, and then there's gonna be this game where we just play completely trash. Like they have to figure out a way to keep that winning momentum up under them if they're gonna be a serious team in the future. They're still young. I understand, especially the quarterback. Give them time. I'm far from giving up on Penix. But that's just some stuff I feel they need to clean up. I like the defense. I like the weapons they got on offense. I feel like they have the pieces to win. They just gotta get older, and they gotta get better habits.
Yeah. I will say this too. Like if they continue to be like this, where they're looking good one week and then they're looking like this next week, it's time to start talking about Morris's job. That seat gonna get a little hot because you're starting to see the talent starting to come out.
Trying to talk about
I can't agree with that.
There's so many now.
Oh my God, this is like the all over.
Hold on. The only reason why I say this, hold on, time out, real. The only reason why I disagree with that is because this is the first full year he's in control. Last year he had people in his ear. He really didn't have control last year. Look at the quarterback situation. He couldn't start who he wanted to start. So this year he has full control. That's why I can't really say his job's on the line like that. Because last year,
you were right. Yeah.
You know, like I said, I lived out there and I heard a lot of stuff. He really didn't have no control over. He didn't want to start Cousins. You know, even though they gave him all that money, he was like, "No, I want the young guy."
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
do that exactly.
That got to do with me.
I just remember that Arthur Blank is usually a patient owner. Like he's not.
You gotta remember they started Michael Penix after Cousins won. It wasn't off a loss.
Exactly.
Exactly. So that show you.
But here's the real question you can ask about the Falcons. Are they in the same direction or are they going forward?
Right now it feels like they're just stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
They are right in the middle.
I think they're like in that what's the best example I can give?
Because I asked
I might not like, but like if I had to do like a basketball parallel, is like
I'm glad you said that.
I would say like Dame when he's on Portland.
I'm glad you said that, Jesse, because I asked my young Hooper this. I asked the same thing about the Raptors. Are they directionless? Or are they on the rise? Then I say the same thing about the Falcons. Are they directionless? Or are they on the rise?
I would compare Falcons to like Dame's Portland teams, where they was just like always good enough to not be in the lottery. I think Falcons that's where they've been. And how long have they been a quarterback away? Like the last 6
Couple
years,
years.
maybe.
Couple years.
Like,
Couple years.
so
Yes, shoot, ever since Matt Ryan left.
yeah, pretty much exactly. They've been a quarterback away, but they've hit on some really good picks though. I'm not gonna lie. Even Kyle Pitts is finally coming to life this year. So
all he needed was a quarterback too.
I think they're in one of the worst. I think they're in a good position, but also in one of the worst positions in football, to where it's just like you can't get over the hump enough to be considered like a serious playoff contender team, but you're also not bad enough to get like a top 10 pick or nothing like that.
Middle of the pack, mid. That's exactly what Atlanta is. They're mid, not too good, not too bad. Y'all right here,
and they can beat anybody on any given night, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you can never come to sleep when you play at that Mercedes Benz.
Mm-hmm.
You're a 2006 Honda Civic that might break down on the road every once in a while.
Damn.
Gets you to point A to point B sometimes, but you might break down sometimes too.
But don't be talking about firing my Rams alumni, nigga. Mind your damn business.
Oh my gosh.
And that's all I got to say on that. That's that on
you
that.
You the Rams even up? Oh, come on.
Hey, he did that to me earlier, so y'all accept it and move on. That's all we can do. Accept it and move on.
We got the Monday night doubleheader, Tampa Bay, Detroit.
Hold on, there was a former Ram on this team too, Baker. So
we gotta be careful.
Be careful. Be careful.
What former Ram you talking about?
Baker Mayfield.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my guy. You're right. Trey careful. You're right.
I'm gonna say this.
I thought you was talking about the other quarterback. You absolutely right.
I'm not answering no more MVP questions that you asked JC, because this is the second time that a quarterback this year.
As soon as we say
MVP, and they play like dog shit the following week. Don't ask me about MVP into the playoffs. I'm not answering it because I feel like it's starting to become an all grind curse.
Like, and to be fair, every time I ask Norman that, he says there's no one who I really feel like is just screaming MVP to me anyway. Like, there's one player where it's just like, you know what, like, you're playing like, the MVP. Like, and then even people trying to force another Make-A-Wish MVP on Josh Allen, and then he's
I got two of them that I feel like could be an MVP right now. So,
I mean, I understand it sounds crazy, but how can we not put Danny Dimes in the conversation?
True.
How can he not be in the conversation right now?
Here's the thing with that.
But I also feel like JT also needs to be in the conversation. But
JT definitely needs to be in the conversation. But here's the thing: Danny Dimes is number 5 in passing yards. He is number 5 in passing yards, so he has an argument to be like up there. The touchdowns don't look good. Stafford is definitely a conversation. I feel like Dak Prescott is a conversation as well.
I feel like that Niners loss is what's preventing us from getting him in that conversation like he should be. That was a bad loss.
It was, but here's the thing: how are you top in all the quarterbacks?
I think it's the number one. Yeah, right number one.
That's what I'm saying. Number one touchdown, and then you number what?
Passing yards.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, no, he's playing good. So I mean, we'll talk MVP later, bro.
Yeah.
This game right here.
Yeah, I'm with Real. Let's wait a second.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait for a minute. We'll wait a minute.
Wait.
What did y'all see from Detroit this game? Was this like another day at the office, or did they?
Yes, sir. Complete team.
Is this something y'all need to see?
And this is a game that to them they felt. I feel like for the Lions, this was a game that they felt to themselves like we can't lose this one.
Yeah,
absolutely.
This is a huge momentum.
I think they did approach it like that. You're right.
Yeah,
they're coming off that Kansas City loss. They're coming off of, everybody just talking about that brawl after the game. They probably felt like they should have. They didn't play their best football in Kansas City. Like they knew they didn't play their best football in Kansas City.
Yeah.
So you pissed off team. No, Tampa. They were sky high. Hey, starting running back is out. Both our number 1 and 2 and 3 wide receivers are out, and we still beat San Francisco. Came in there with a little bit of cockiness, a little bit of overconfidence.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too.
And Detroit came in here like, hey, We about to take care of business.
And that
Tampa Bay looked like they was like, we can afford to lose this game. Sort of, because they sort of like looked like they was like, who cares?
And if you had Gibbs as a fantasy owner, congratulations. If you played against him,
I played against him.
I played against him and won. I was about to say I played against him and won too.
I told you I played against him, and then he had Mike Evans and Nico.
I had Gibbs in my fantasy, so I was like,
that nigga was hot. He was
like almost 40
too,
points.
That Detroit defense.
Well, also, my dumbass cousin had Loop as his kicker, so and Baltimore was on the bye, so yeah, that's his dumbass fault too. I ain't mad at it.
That's probably we were just talking about kickers. That's probably what saved me in that league. I had Aubrey starting that for me, so he got me 18 himself.
Facts.
So that between that and like I always tell people in fantasy now, bro. That's why I always say your backup quarterback is just as important as your starter. I've had Lamar out the last 3 weeks. All I had to do was plug in Drake May and Justin Herbert, and I haven't missed a beat. I'm sitting at 5-2 in both.
I was so glad I was able to pick up Jackson Dart off of free agency, like right before he got announced a start, and like he been putting up numbers every since.
Who was your starter?
In the league I got Jackson Dart, so I got a 2 quarterback league. So my 3 quarterbacks is Baker, Jackson Dart, and Lamar Jackson. So I probably would have. It didn't make a difference. I scored like. I scored over 200 points.
That's a great quarterback room. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a great quarterback room. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, my running backs is a little iffy, but I mean the quarterbacks make up for
I just traded for Scatterboo to help my running back room. So, but I traded. You know who I traded? I traded Njoku and McMillan from the Panthers. So
boy, you should be in prison for how.
I'm gonna tell you why he did it though. He already got a bunch of running backs, so he really didn't care, and he wanted Njoku back because he a Cleveland fan. So he had dropped Njoku and he regretted it. But he got his running back room is Bijan, Josh Jacobs, and I forgot the other one. But he had like 3-4 elite running backs. Yeah, so he really didn't care like that. And he got Jenkins.
Oh yeah.
So he got Jenkins, Bijan, and Josh Jacobs. So that's what he could afford to trade it.
I'm gonna say these 2 things. One,
hey, I'm still 1 win over him, so I'm for that.
So look, I'm gonna say 2 things. One, tell your friend to subscribe to the Nosebleed Show since he's a Browns fan, and 2, I've noticed this about playing with Cleveland Browns fans as fantasy owners. They try to snatch up as many Browns players. Like we are too loyal of a fan base. Like
he's in my NBA league and he do the same shit with the Cavs.
Yeah,
he do the same shit.
We loyal, man.
Oh,
that Cleveland Luda game nigga, cool.
Yeah.
He's in my football and basketball league.
Yo, he shout out to him, man.
That's actually Gene. That's Gene. I think that's Gene partner. That's how he got to my.
Yeah, I know who you talking about. I talked to him a few times last year when me and him faced up. I know who you talking about. Yeah. That's crazy.
Also, too, that Detroit defense, you could tell, and then we can move on. I was just going to say, like, that Detroit defense, you could tell they were also on a mission, too, because they, at one point, had Baker Mayfield. He was throwing he went 1 for 13 for 18 yards when throwing for 15 plus yards.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn.
They weren't playing with Tampa. They was like, nigga, y'all done play somebody for real now, nigga. What's happening? Last but not least, we got Houston and Seattle, man.
This is where I feel envious for West Coast motherfuckers because this game was at 10 p.m. You think I was sitting up and watching this game?
I gotta go. This game was fire.
No. That's exactly what I was doing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
reason why
I came in at 1 a.m.
Because I got Dalton. Dalton was one of my tight ends, so I had to really.
Man, that Houston line, man. Oh my gosh, bro.
CJ, I feel bad for you, bro.
They literally lost that game because of the line, and I could say that with my whole entire chest, bro.
Yeah.
The Texans had 4 or 5 takeaways.
Yes.
And and some of them were in the red zone that actually before Houston scored that last touchdown, the only touchdown they had the whole game was a fumble recovery in the end zone. And they couldn't get the 2-point conversion.
And Darnold threw a pick and Kupp threw a pick too.
Like, if you talking about the offense needing to get whooped on, they need the BTA that you've been giving today, Tyrell. because the defense tried to bail them out so many times, bro, and they just were not converting. They were not
Complementary
converting.
football matters, man. You
and it's not. And don't get me wrong.
I'm talking about all 3 assets now.
And don't get me wrong. Like
offense, defense, the way special teams is now, you got to have special teams. You got all 3 got to be complementary, and they not complementary, or at least a quarter of a complementary. You're not going to do it. And another thing, blocking. Vince Lombardi said it the best. I love this quote. He said, "Fuck the formations, fuck all this other shit.
Yes.
If you can't block and you can't tackle, you're not going to win.
You're not going
to do shit." I want to repeat that for the people in the back that don't listen. If you can't block and you can't tackle, it don't give a fuck what type of defense you run. It don't matter if you run the triple option, the flex bone, the I formation, the split offense formation. It don't matter. If you can't block, you can't win in the trenches, and you can't tackle, you're not going to win.
CJ was saying hype, and literally half a second later, it's a nigga right in his effing face. Literally, I seen they couldn't run the ball for Jackson. You seen that, Cool?
That was terrible.
Them niggas literally had one drive. I think when it was still 12-20 at the time.
12 to 20 at the time.
And they had a fourth. It ended up being 4th and 1. But they ran the ball like 3 straight times, bro. Just gave it off to Woody Marks, and these niggas couldn't get it because they wasn't blocking. They was it was literally plays, bro, where these niggas was coming in untouched.
And even it was a few times I was like, damn, even Chubb was like, yo, what's Chubb looking at these niggas like, yo, man, what's up?
It's like, hey, I came over here to be with a better team. What the hell is this? The hell is this?
And you know what? I will say this. Like, I get it. Like, I've been defending CJ a lot. But I will say CJ's not playing perfect. Don't get me wrong. He's not playing perfect. He is making some overthrows, but
it's not him.
That line, it's
not him though.
I give CJ probably like 30% blame, bro. Like
I can't say 30
for that game specifically.
I can't.
No, because Coop, he did have some crucial overthrows at times. But
here's the thing too, bro. Like you always say with quarterbacks, you're gonna have that. But here's the thing: how can you really fault him because this a nigga always in his face? So
but there was
it's going to affect it.
But let me give you a perfect example. That there was that time when they was at the goal line, I believe, right? And you seen when he rolled out and he had the who was that he had wide open in the corner? I think it was Noel.
Noel was open.
Yeah, I think it was Noel. Wide open in the corner, and he underthrew the ball to where it couldn't get to him. That don't got nothing to do with the line right there. That's a touchdown that you missed out on.
Yeah, but also here's the thing. I could take
and again, I'm not saying you got to be perfect, but I'm just saying there are times where he can make some better plays to put them in better position as well.
I'm looking at the Jaguars game too, like you said, where he had I'm like, damn, why you? But then again, there was a nigga in his face, so I could see what you were saying too. Yeah. But that play, I get that play. That play was, all right, nigga, you tripping.
But that old line is horrendous. Like,
it's bad.
Period.
What Tyrell do earlier this year? The paper. I wish I had a paper.
Paper thin.
Well,
I got
paper thin.
That is Houston's line, bro.
That is definitely their line, bro. There you go. Trash.
Paper thin offensive line, people. You can't do it with a paper thin offensive line. These are not important. Can't do it. Won't win.
Yeah.
Can't coach them. Can't do nothing. With a paper thin offensive line.
Them niggas really thought we just finna trade Tunsil and we not have no backup.
Those were notes.
Stupid ass play.
I did not pay attention.
Stupid ass. But that and I think I said that too. Like that was the dumbest trade I've ever seen. But hey, CJ, you still my boy, man. Just hang in there, bro. Hang in there, CJ. That's
absolutely.
That's all.
I just ripped up some notes. That was not.
What for tomorrow?
No, from like earlier this year that I need for later on this year.
Oh, damn.
Oh well, I got
Coop. See what you did, Coop.
I thought he was gonna get it from the trash or something.
That's not important. Then I looked at it again. I was like,
hold on, time out. Hold on. I didn't tell him to get the paper. Yeah, I'm about to say I ain't say the paper.
He's gonna go on his next show one day this year, and he's gonna be like, "Thanks to Marv."
I know.
I ain't got my notes today.
Oh my goodness.
It's cool. I'll take that.
I have no
Oh.
questions on the game. That's why I'm looking at this classic game between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys, where
Is this the
Matt Stafford
pick'em?
did the fake spike.
Are we on the pick'em now?
Pick
Not
up.
we almost there. We almost there.
Oh, wait,
okay.
I just want to first off say, bro, what an incredible NFL season so far. And that's saying a lot coming from me.
College too.
Any last thoughts on week 7?
You said it.
Man.
You said it. What a great season. You said it right on the button, man. This is
I ain't gonna lie. It feels like it's getting better and better.
Yeah.
Each week is better than the last.
Goodell was cooking with the script on this one this year. He was in his bag.
Hey, but
He's
boy,
been in his bag.
y'all, real quick, I do love y'all. Pray for me. I got an interview up here in like 10 minutes, so I gotta
Let's
get
go.
ready for that.
All right, good luck, man.
Definitely be praying for you, brother.
Praying for you, bro.
Go get him. Go get him.
Here we go. I need this one. All right,
Yeah.
love you, boys. I'll see you next week.
Love you
Mark,
too, big dog.
No Red Bulls, nigga. No Red Bulls.
Yeah, no Red Bulls. None. Zero.
And get you some basketball in your life tonight, nigga.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna be
Make
home
sure,
before-
make sure you watch them
I'm home for
Lakers
that.
go crazy
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Drink
home for
water.
that.
and get up out of here.
Yes.
I'm just glad he didn't do that go round. I mean, that go.
I was gonna cut him
Patriot
off
shit.
anyway. He knew.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I saw
He knew
that shit
better.
last week. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, dog.
I just want to shout out also to the University of Spoiled Children for getting their ass whooped in Notre Dame. So, I got that over Ragu as well because Ragu was talking all that shit about my team. So when you watching this, just know we whooped that ass. All right.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Go
boy.
Irish.
Oh, boy.
He gonna have some words for you for that one.
That's fine.
Do y'all
That's
play,
fine.
Do y'all play the Raiders this
Nothing.
year, man? Y'all got to do a show together.
Yeah, they
We
played
played
the
the
Raiders.
Raiders this year.
Oh yeah, you
Hey,
gotta
I'm-
pull up on the Raider record. Hey, I want to be there. Make
wanna
sure
be
I'm
there
on
too.
there too.
For that, yeah.
I
I
want
also
to be
want
there
him
too.
on, I do the live stream. I also want him on for the live stream too, for the reaction.
Yeah,
Shit.
that'd be
So
tight.
let him know. Talk to him.
Oh, Marv, I need you on the live stream for when we play Pittsburgh again.
Hell no.
Dang, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Because you think
No,
you gonna
no,
come
no.
in with a loss?
Because y'all gonna fuck around and win that game, and I'm gonna be playing.
If y'all beat us, he gonna be calling. Hey, can I still get on that post?
Nah, I'm cool. I mean, I got you. I got you.
All right, so
We'll make that
Are
happen.
these pick'ems?
yeah, let's knock out these picks.
See, let me do my thing. Let me do my thing.
We knock out
People.
these picks. Power
People.
through.
Let me do my thing first before we start.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
Here we
yeah,
go.
for sure. Get it.
People, if you put in your house,
We
your
got 30
wife,
minutes.
your children, your boats, your car, your mother, your grandmother, your father, if you all put them on the bet line, or if you betting $5, please 1-800-GAMBLER. You got a gambling problem? 1-800-GAMBLER. We don't want y'all to lose none of your houses, your cars, your wives, your children, or anything like that. Remember, the house
Hey, nigga,
always
they
wins.
know.
No,
We got 30
F that.
minutes.
Cool. We gotta protect ourselves legally, brother.
Oh, nigga, fuck that.
Thank you, son.
you,
Thank you, bro.
you shouldn't be doing this on debut night. I'll talk that shit. Nah, you good.
All right.
I
Even
feel
on
you, though.
debut night. Oh, that's
That's a
double
disclaimer.
debut night. Please, 1-800-GAMBLER, because I know y'all gonna be gambling on these NBA games. Lord, have
That's
mercy.
true. That is
Please,
true. Yeah,
1-800-GAMBLER. We don't.
Hey,
do
they
y'all
right,
like
you
on
right.
their own with that. We ain't talking.
Yeah,
about
we ain't talking about
They
it.
on
We
their
ain't
own with
talking
that.
I know I kid about a lot of stuff. I don't want people losing their shit because they ain't got to. If you got a gambling
Hey,
problem,
man.
1-800-GAMBLER.
Look, my number one rule with gambling, bro. This is why I don't feel sorry for nobody. You never gamble what you can't afford to lose. It's that simple,
Bingo.
bro.
And don't gamble with your heart either, man.
I don't even gamble with $5. I can afford to lose $5. I don't like to gamble. with
Okay,
$5.
cheapskate. Let's get to these
Of course.
Vegas pick'ems.
Cheapskate though.
Thursday night football. We got Vikings and Chargers. And they got the Chargers favored by 3.
I'm gonna take the -3 because of the ugly loss they just had,
Yeah.
and
I-
I think they'll cover that.
Chargers are supposed to be wearing their uniforms from the early 2000s. Yeah, give me the Chargers.
I think this is gonna be a fire game. I think that Harbaugh and them boys is gonna be in trouble if they lose this game.
Yeah,
But my gut is telling me that they are gonna lose this game. I'm gonna go mini for the money line.
really.
Yeah.
Yep. And shout out to that super fan.
Oh, you lucky we ain't got time, bro. I was gonna be like, what's going on? But it's cool. We gotta run through.
Yeah. If you know that Chargers, Minnesota Vikings super fan, that lady, yeah, we gonna see what team she rooting for this time.
Oh,
Bills and Panthers, and they got the Bills coming off the bye, favored by -7.5.
All the games is their favorite, right? This year.
I think so. Yeah.
Two
They
back to
lost the
back
last
ugly
two.
losses. Ugly back losses. I see this a blowout, like a 29-10 type of deal. I'm gonna pick the Bills to cover that.
I think they win, but I think Carolina covers. Carolina's been playing some really good football right now.
No
Is
Bryce
Bryce-
Young. No Bryce Young.
Bryce,
And
yeah.
Young's going to
Hell
be
yeah.
starting. So
Bryce
give
ain't
me
playing?
Buffalo to cover. No.
Oh yeah,
He's not playing for the next couple of weeks.
yeah.
What?
High ankle
Yeah,
sprain.
I'll take that back. Bills to cover. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, Tyrell. I'm glad you said that.
Jets and Bengals. They got okay. Yeah, I don't know who y'all think these niggas is. Cincinnati is favored by -6.5.
Crap.
Because it's playing against the
Game.
Jets.
Yeah, that do like a trap.
Trap.
Yeah, that's a trap.
Game.
That's a trap.
Sessions,
I'm taking
like
the
you
clip
said,
on the Jets.
Sauce is out too. Probably won't make a difference.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna say
Need to send Sauce over here while they bullshit. Answer the phone, New York.
give me Cincy to cover. I say they'll cover it. Wait, you said 7, JC?
Yep.
Damn, why I see this being a tie? Why I see them winning by 7? I see this being a tie for it. It's trap.
Well, it's 6.5. It's 6.5. So you got.
Oh, okay. I say they cover it. Yeah, they cover it. I say they cover it.
I'm still trying to put faith in the New York Jets in general. Give me Jets money line.
Jets money line is crazy.
There you go.
Browns and Patriots. They got the Patriots favored by 7. I think this is gonna be a close game, so I'm gonna take the Browns on the clip. I think Patriots win, but I think Cleveland covers.
New England covers. The Browns defense is not the same defense when they're on the road. They don't have a crowd to feed off of. It's like all the stuff that they do at home they don't do on the road. Give me New England to cover that game.
Fuck that. Give me the Browns. +7.
Every time the Browns are on the road, they get blown out this year. Like every single time. Ravens got blown
Ain't
out.
gonna happen. Ain't gonna
Lions, they
happen
got
this
blown
time,
out.
nigga.
Steelers, they got blown out. It's gonna happen again.
Bears and Ravens. They got Baltimore at -6.5.
That's crazy work. I'm going to take Lamar. Is Lamar back?
Lamar's back.
He should be back. Yes, they're coming out.
Yeah, I think
getting
Baltimore makes
healthier.
a statement. I think it's time to turn the season around.
Yeah,
I think they cover. I think they cover.
I think it's
with
gonna be
these.
35-14. Yeah, give me Baltimore.
Give me.
I think it's gonna be
Give me
Tyrell.
Chicago.
Yeah, belt to ass.
Give me Chicago to cover, Baltimore to win. And just real quick, I know we talked about the AFC North earlier. I was looking up. I think Baltimore is about to start turning this around. They kind of have a weak part of their schedule coming up, so this is their opportunity to get some traction back into the division.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're right.
Niners and Texans. This is basically a pick 'em. They got it at -1.5. So pick 'em.
I love your fame. I love your Norm.
Yeah, I'm going.
Niners. Houston, baby.
H-Town.
Houston. I say Houston by 27-24. They get it by a field goal. CJ can be fighting for his life because he ain't gonna have no pressure on him. No Bosa, no Warner. I feel like CJ can get this done. So I got Houston getting this one.
You can't block. You're not gonna win. Give me San Francisco for the dub.
You can't pressure either. So what the fuck?
That's okay.
Yeah, that's not Seattle's defense. Keeping it G. Miami and Atlanta. They got Atlanta favored by 7.5. I'm surprised it's not more. Might be a trap.
It's a trap. This is a trap. So give me Miami +7.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that clip too. This got Vegas written all over it.
It do.
I should say peace up, A-Town down. Atlanta for the dub and the cover.
Oh, okay.
Giants and Eagles again. Eagles favored by 7.
They're gonna make a statement and they at home. They're gonna say,
Yeah, Eagles. I think Eagles gonna get that get back.
Yeah, like a 30-17 type deal. I get the Eagles to cover this. Give me the Eagles.
Man, Giants needed that Denver game.
True that.
Eagles to cover.
Eagles cover. Yeah.
Ain't no way they sweep it.
Yeah, they ain't sweeping. No.
Tampa and the Aints. They got Tampa favored by -4.5.
This is trap all over it. What's going on, Vegas? Why y'all
Tampa is beat up right now, so I can see why.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's division. You know what I mean? Saints always play them tough, so I'm actually going. I'm gonna go money line, bro. I think the Saints.
Give me Saints.
Yeah.
Give me the Saints on this one.
For the first time this year, I am giving the Saints the money line.
Probably the only time.
Right?
Yeah.
But remember, he was gonna pick them against the Bills that one time because it was 16.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
He was gonna pick them that one time. 16.
Damn.
And I did put money. I actually did.
Yeah,
put money
I was about to say,
game.
JC, you looking at what I'm looking at here?
Colts and Titans.
14?
14 and a half.
That's crazy.
They cover.
Colts cover?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and
I
they
think
at home
so.
too. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I think so. Colts it's just hard to imagine Colts not playing beautifully sound football right now against a dysfunctional everything, to be honest.
You have to think about this, man. The Colts are number 1 in points per game. The Titans are last place in points per game. True. And that's on the offensive side.
Wow.
Yeah, I would pick the Colts.
The Colts are the 8th best at preventing scoring. They give up 20 points per game. The Titans give up 27.
You know what JT finna do? Y'all remember that Shannon Sharp video? Fried catfish, cornbread, fried chicken, oxtails, neck bones.
I'm glad you're talking about that Shannon Sharp video. I'm glad you're talking about that.
That's finna be JT. Real, where is your mind at, brother? Ah, damn.
Saying, I'm glad you're on
Brian
that one,
sex scandal.
Hey, ain't my fault he had Michelle on the dang on live.
All ground, forgive us, please.
Man, Green Bay and Pittsburgh.
Man.
I think this is Sunday Night Football.
Yep, this Sunday night.
-3.5 for the Packers. What we doing?
Give me Pitt +3. I think we get this one, man.
I got Green Bay. I got Green Bay to win and cover. I don't think they're gonna blow y'all out of them, but I do think I think it'll be more than a field goal. So I got Green Bay to win and cover.
We are 5-0 against the spread this year.
The definitive Aaron Rodgers revenge game. The only time we're gonna see Aaron Rodgers versus Jordan Love. Give me Pittsburgh for the dub. And give me the Pittsburgh money line. They're at home, Sunday Night Football, Aaron Rodgers versus the Green Bay Packers. Give me Pittsburgh money line.
Did you do Denver and Dallas?
That's what I was trying to tell him that. Like you
did you miss
my
that?
bad. My bad. I did skip Dallas and the Donkeys. F the Donkeys.
I think you did that for a reason.
All right, Dallas and the Donkeys.
Give me Denver on this.
They got Denver at -3.5. Yeah,
I'll take Denver on that one.
Give me Dallas money line.
Same. I'm with Real. And yes,
that
I'm
offense
betting
is
with
playing
my
too damn good. Their offense is playing so good is covering up the messes on defense.
And then last but not least, we got Washington Communist Party and the Chiefs. What a matchup. -10.5 for the Chiefs.
Oh.
I think because they don't know if Jaden playing.
If JD playing, give me that +10 for them. But
it's probably gonna go down if he played.
Oh yeah, you're right. I would take that +10 now.
I think it don't matter. I don't think it matters if he play or not. I think Chiefs is on a mission right now. I think they in that mode where they didn't.
I see Chiefs winning this game like 28-20. I can see them scoring like a fluke ass 20.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs cover.
The Chiefs cover,
especially if Mariota play. Wait. If Mariota plays.
Mariota didn't do too bad though when he was.
And Mariota usually plays Kansas City pretty good for some reason. Like he kind of got this weird thing where he play. Every now and then a player plays good against a certain team. Mariota,
just like I said with Flacco, it don't matter what jersey he's in, he do play a certain team a certain way, and that's how Mariota always been against the Chiefs his whole career. I still say Chiefs get it by 8. They just don't cover it.
Yeah,
I'll take the +10.
All right. Last but not least, I got a couple more pick'ems for y'all, right? Okay. Not Vegas edition, but just I got some pick'ems. So before we get up out of here, I need y'all Final Four and champion for the NBA season.
Boy.
You already know where I'm going on the West Coast. Lakers. Like I said, I say this every year because this is my dream.
You believe in us more than me, I'll tell you that.
Knicks and Lakers, baby. I'm going against the two favorites I grew up. Knicks and Lakers. Those are my dream finals. Make it happen.
Knicks and Lakers. And who wins?
No, you ain't say it.
I said Final Four and champion.
Oh, damn, you did say that. I was just trying to make sure he was throwing off. He did say that. I'll let you know in a few weeks. But you said Final Four, like
East Final Two and the East Final Two in the West.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy, man. For some reason, I think OKC can get back there. This is rough, JC. This is crazy, bro.
Come on, man. We ain't talked basketball in a while.
I know, because I didn't know you was gonna. I didn't know you was gonna do this. I would have been more ready.
Yeah, you know, I had to give people a little something.
You did, but because it seems like everybody got a storyline. Like Giannis last stand in Milwaukee could be a storyline. The Clippers and that bullshit. LeBron's future with Lucas Lakers.
Luka Magic, baby.
Yeah. Oh, brother. Give me OKC. And I'm sticking with my boys, man. OKC, Lakers, and Knicks and Cavs. Because I feel like when Boston beat up,
they play tomorrow too.
Indiana.
I know. I can't wait. Indiana beat up. And I don't really still trust Doc with the Milwaukee yet. So I feel like this is the Knicks and Cavs time to really shine.
Okay. Give me in the East, give me Knicks and Orlando.
Ooh, he took my hot take.
And
that's
in
why
the West,
not the Knicks,
in the West,
he said not the Knicks.
In the West, let's run it back from last year, Minnesota and OKC. Let's run it back.
And who wins?
Give me Minnesota to get the revenge, and give me the Knicks, and the Knicks to take it all.
Knicks winning the championship?
If they play Minnesota, yeah. Give me the Knicks.
Please do not get these bozos any ammo, Tyrell. Please don't do this.
The reason why I'm not going to buy that this year.
Chev already be coming on here now as it is, losing his damn mind.
Look, you already know that I have a disdain for New York. You already know that. So it was not easy for me to say that. So I'm being unbiased and professional.
I said that last year, real. I can't really buy that this year. Because that would have been the storyline last year. That would have determined who won the trade.
Yeah.
But JC, I ain't giving you no winner because you're trying to trick me. What Martin saying, Bad Boys 2? God sent you here to test me. It's only night one.
You ain't gonna break me, Mike.
It's only night one. So I'll talk to you in a few weeks. You know.
So for the East, I'm gonna go Orlando and Cavs for the Eastern Conference. And I feel like y'all bozos done had enough chance. I've been believing in Cleveland for years. They always let me down. I think Orlando goes to the finals this year.
You kind of that's great that you kind of know what it feels like to be a Cleveland fan. High expectations always let you down.
Hey,
I'm just tired, bro. I'm tired.
Not just with the Cavs, with the Browns.
The Browns for a second too.
You should know not to have expectations with the Browns. Come on now, 26 years.
I was fighting with you about that. I'll have way more faith.
Sure were. Because I've been watching 26 years of bad football. That's why.
Well, you got in the West.
And then on the West Coast, obviously OKC. The other one is the tricky one. I'm not gonna lie. This pains my heart to say it. And I know there's a lot of off the court stuff right now. But I'm thinking Clippers, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking Clippers, bro.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like the pickups they picked up.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to get punished by Silver. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because of the off-court stuff, I don't know how that can turn out, for them of contracts or picks or whatever. I don't know. But if I'm just going off of basketball right now on paper,
Yeah.
It's looking like OKC and Clippers. I want to say Houston, but I don't trust that bench. And I need to see what this gigantic lineup they keep throwing out there. I need to see what that looks like in the regular season. So as of right now, how it looks, if Dallas was healthy, I'd probably have Dallas. But as it looks right now, bro, that I can confidently say with my chest, bro, I'm gonna have to say OKC and Clippers. Finals, I got OKC, Orlando, and I have no reason to honestly, let me just say this, bro. I have no reason to believe that there's anybody else in the league who can beat OKC in 7 right this second. So I have OKC going back to back.
Okay. I would say this. You're right about like the Clippers and how good they look on paper. But this is to me, unless you're the 04 Lakers, this is a big enough distraction to kind of derail the team. Not like in a sense of they're going to go lose a shit ton of games and not make the playoffs or anything like that, but they're not going to be as focused as they need to be, and because that's what everybody gonna be talking about. And I know they give you the PR.
But Kawhi be on a bunch of bullshit anyway. Has that ever stopped him from balling?
They give you, right. But like they be on this PR. Oh, we don't pay attention to that. We're tonal focused and blah blah blah. Bro, you're human. Like that shit affects you. Like that shit just affects you. And I
again, Tyler, you talking about 100 games?
Put it like this. That's true. Now I will say this. Let's see how long this drags out, because if this drags out throughout the course of the season, then I don't see the Clippers making it. But if it gets squashed like right before All-Star break, then you got a chance to have the Clippers in the West.
And I also want to say to the fans, we're gonna have a lot more NBA content during the season. I know usually when football comes, I'm usually kind of neglectful to basketball. I'm gonna try to do a much better job of implementing it. My guy Chev on tour right now, but y'all know that's one of our basketball favorites. My guy Tizzy, even Real been trying to pop up for the basketball stuff lately. So
yeah, I got some basketball content coming up too. So
facts, and don't be scared to call your boy.
Matter of fact, shit, what you doing tomorrow?
What's tomorrow? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
I should be free. I should be free until till I gotta take Lil Man to practice. So yeah, just hit me with a time. I'll figure something out.
For sure. Got you.
Last pick 'em. Dodgers, Toronto Blue Jays. Go. How many games?
Dodgers running it back 4-1.
Yeah. Dodgers in 6. And I will say this about the Dodgers. They're about to do something that has not been done in this sport in the last like almost 30 years. Like they're about to have that late 90s, early 2000s Yankees run where they're just untouchable. Like Shohei is the GOAT. Like just straight up. I can already say that.
I got his
and
rookie
as long as you got a Shohei and that deep offense. I mean the team that y'all got on both sides of the offense, defense, the pitching. Jeez, but I will say this. I think Toronto has the best bats that the Dodgers have faced in this playoff run. And I think they can scare them.
Even over the Phillies?
A little run for their mony. Did you see the Philly bats show up when it mattered the most?
Thank you. Say, JC, I don't think you saw the Phillies.
Your Phillies ain't great in the regular season, but when it came to the playoffs, so give me the Dodgers in 6. But this is gonna. You know what I'm thinking? This is gonna be. This is gonna be before we knew about the bang 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 stuff. This might shape up to be like the 2017 World Series. Like it's gonna be some explosion before we knew about the bang 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 bang.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the Astros still should be stripped of that title. But whatever.
Coop, I'm with you. Dodgers in 5.
Dodgers in 5,
man. And it's time, man. Not only is NBA back, NBA on NBC is back.
Yes.
Let's
taking it back old school.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This is the best time of the year in the sports world as a man. So I thank y'all. Also make sure we're on the road to 1K, man. We're trying to get 1,000 downloads by the end of the year. Like I told y'all, we've already doubled. We've doubled what we've done combined since we started our grind. So let's run that up to 1K by December. Make sure y'all just type in All Grind Sports Show on all major directories, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Just type in All Grind Sports Show. Thank you to my brothers again, man. This was a great show. Ed McVay, we trust.
Power rankings. Power rankings are back this week. I needed that mental break after that Pittsburgh loss, but we'll be back with Power rankings Thursday at 12 o'clock. Also, you're on the road to 1,000. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. We're 5 away now. 5 away.
Hey man, by the time I see y'all next Tuesday, y'all better have this man at 100 subscribers by next Tuesday.
Let's run it up.
A subscriber a day will get it done. Let's go.
Subscriber keeps a doctor away.
Go Lakers. Go mother effing Dodgers. Go Sparks. Peace. See y'all later.
All right.
You flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back. Respect your passion.